Hello, everyone. We are live. Welcome to another live stream. This is the fourth in the new series. And today I am joined by my co-hosts, Andy. We've got
Everyone.
Kenny as well.
Hi, everyone.
And returning special guest, Carlos, as well.
Good to be back.
Good to have you back, Carlos.
Hmm.
And today I'll do a quick rundown of how today's stream's going to go. So as usual, we'll always start with our recent watches, some films that we've been watching over sort of the last few days. And we'll go around and give our thoughts on all of those films. And then we'll move over to our physical media recommendations, which is where we usually pick just about 3 films from our collections. It's generally a film that we want to get out to more people, recommend to people. But today I'm going to mix that up a bit and show off a few charity shop pickups and a 4K that I have received. And then we'll get into the main topic, which is today going to be a look at sort of the career of Robert De Niro, looking at his films, the good, the bad, all of them. And then we'll end, if we get a chance, to do a little bit of a movie news roundup. We should just see how it goes. And this disclaimer for this week's show: if anyone sees Kenny looking a bit weird in the background, he's probably fallen asleep.
Get that out.
I did watch that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I did take my medicine tonight. I am fine. I got my hot tea. I got my hot tea next to me. So yeah.
It's just Jim. He was like, "Kenny, are you dead?" Oh god. Sai's here. Hello, Sai. He says, I'll have to check the stream out later on, as I'm off to a 40th anniversary screening of Highlander. I remember sneaking in to see it as a 12-year-old. God, I feel old. Wow, yeah, that's a great film. Great 80s film.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, just crack the window open.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys had it over there, but I remember with the Highlander, MTV like promoted the heck out of that one so much, and it took so many with like the Queen in the beginning, the theme song and stuff like that, and not the hockey game and stuff like that. It was just that was such a great movie.
Yeah, I only watched it for the first time 2 years ago, but man. Yeah, great film, great 80s. I don't know how they're going to go with this remake. I'm very skeptical with it, but it's I think the creative team behind it is the only thing that gives me hope, because obviously it's the director of all of the John Wick films, and Henry Cavill, who's sort of it's been like a big passion for him. So I can get behind it a bit more, knowing that.
And Lambert's going to be in it.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Be interesting then, I think. Yeah.
It'd
be interesting. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see how it turns out. Probably won't be until next year now, I would imagine.
Probably next summer.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, good that you're going to see that, Si. Adam's here. Hello, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Here's to another great stream. Have a great evening, Si. Yeah. We've got Jim here. It's shit. Move on. Well, thank you, Jim, but we've not started speaking about anything yet. And he's followed that up by Don Johnson. He even shouted that at you last week, and there was no movement whatsoever. Giz is here. Hello, Giz.
It's a new thing the kids are talking about, the corpse thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you're all doing well today. Yeah, doing well, Jim. Hope you're doing well as well.
Hi there, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
We have got Safa here as well. Hello, Safa. Right. Let's get started with some recent watches. Kenny, would you like to go first this week?
I sure will. I got a lot this week, and a lot of them are new, which is very, very different for me. All right, let me get to the bottom. Boom, 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 boom. I watched a lot of these. I think they're called like the Skinamax movies, but they're from the Philippines or something like that.
You do
I
find some
got,
random stuff.
yeah. These are two of them. The Maid's Obsession. It's a Skinamax movie. Mama San. That one was different because here the oh no, that was the other one. Stepdaddy. He had the mom and the two daughters in there that he fell in love with. So
Wow.
they were three Skinamax movies I watched. But let's get to normal stuff. Michael. I watched Michael. Like Ollie said, as soon as it comes on, you want to be starting something comes on, and you just start moving in your chair. Had a lot of timeline problems with it. Like he's talking to his brothers in the pool, and he's talking about a rivalry with Prince. There was no rivalry of Prince until the 80s. This was like 79. That they were, because Off the Wall, he had just sold a million copies of Off the Wall, and he's talking. You remember that scene, Ollie, when he's in the pool?
Yeah.
He's sitting in the pool and talking about a rivalry with Prince.
Yeah.
I liked the movie. It was very interesting. The kid should win an Oscar. He was absolutely dynamite.
Yeah.
I mean, man,
Okay.
he is so good. And if you're a fan of Michael Jackson and his music, you're gonna love this movie. And I said to Ollie, I was like, man, I don't know how they're going to do a sequel, but they've already done 2 and 3. Apparently,
Oh wow.
they did that like concurrently, like with Back to the Future, and they're just trying to get the licensing for 2 for some of the stuff. But I didn't realize he had Bubbles all the way back to Off the Wall. Like I thought Bubbles had just came in like the Bad tour,
84.
Yeah, I seriously, I don't ever remember him being around Bubbles because 83, 84 was all Michael Jackson all the time.
That was about, I think Bubbles is just over 40. So it would have been about 83, 84, like you say, when.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seriously, I do not remember. I remember Bubbles 87, like when it came like to the bad album. But anyway, enough with that. I gave it 4 out of 5. I loved it.
Yeah,
I
did
thought
too.
it was really good.
Oh, okay.
I watched a movie called The Chef. It's a French movie with Jean Reno and Michael Youn. If you're a culinary person, you'll enjoy this movie. If you're not, but it is all French and all in subtitles. Okay, I gave that 3.5 out of 5. Next one I watched was Hulk Hogan: Real American on Netflix. The biography.
I've seen the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gave it 3 out of 5. If you're a fan of Hulk Hogan, but they just really leave a lot of stuff out. It's like Carlos, if you're a big fan, I take it.
Yeah.
There's no mention of Brutus Beefcake.
Oh
There's
wow.
no mention of in the whole series, Macho Man. Like the Mega Powers, get together and stuff. I mean, there's no mention of that. Basically, it's basically a puff piece. I want to say, the daughter's nowhere in it. They mention her, and they have her, home movies and stuff like that. You hear Linda, the first wife. Never hear from the second or third wife.
Yeah.
If you know a lot about, like, I knew like a lot of stuff because I am a wrestling fan and still am a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
So I gave it 3 out of 5 because I mean, how can't you talk about Brutus Beefcake and Macho Man, especially Macho Man, Yeah, they didn't
I'll,
even.
I'll say one thing, Kenny. And I'll say this, but I think I'm not a new fan of wrestling now. I haven't watched it for the last 5 years, but I do notice since this WWE network has got bigger, they kind of show the viewer and the fan what they want to see, and not what
Yes,
the fans want to watch
that's exactly
and
it.
what they know. You just mentioned they're kind of having a hold, not mentioning Randy Savage. Okay, certain stars left there on a bad sort of feeling towards the McMahons, but why should that sort of be not included? Because the real fans know the story, and I hate when they do that. That's
Hmm.
what turns me off with WWE. The guys that the fans want to see, they don't push them, and and that's where the problem is. Why wrestling's gone downwards a little bit.
They
So
have their own narrative, and especially it's getting worse now with TKO owning them.
oh, okay,
Because they've taken the family out of the wrestling. You know,
yeah,
because I remember my mom used to take me and my brother to Spectrum Wrestling every month. They'd come into Philly and we'd go see them.
yeah, yeah.
And I think my mom paid for 3 tickets was like $30. You
Yeah.
couldn't even get a shirt for that nowadays.
Yeah.
But I mean, there wasn't even how can they don't even talk about Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Orndorff. They show Orndorff and Piper in the hype for WrestleMania and all the WrestleMania, and it's
Yeah.
nice to know and to find out now he was coked out of his mind during the WrestleMania match. You know,
Yeah.
but
The problem is you can't camouflage it now because there's online
yeah,
info where before you could have. Yeah, so the fans know.
yeah. So I was not to distract you from distort you from that, but I was kind of put off by they just did their own timeline, you know,
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Next one I watched, The Housemaid with
Wow. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Amanda Siegfried was something in that movie, boy. Let me tell you. And I thought that was one of the Hemsworth kids, the husband.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
He
Mm.
kind of looks like a
Yeah.
Hemsworth.
Yeah. He does.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that one. And then to finish up my week, I did see Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh,
And
nice.
Okay.
I think they should have just left it at 1.
Okay.
Because it's basically they played the favorites in there where she goes. I like me being a fashionista
Mm.
and not knowing. I mean, like they wouldn't let this big guy. He couldn't go to the bathroom, because he had to watch his phones. I'm like, I didn't get that. There was I liked it because I love Emily Blunt. She could just read the
Mm.
phone book and I'll be there. But it was just like Meryl Streep. It was just basically a continuation of if you really like the first one, they just play all the hits from the second one.
Mm.
You
Right.
know, and I just found it
Yeah.
okay. It was long.
Oh, is it? I'm
It's
gonna.
longer. It's longer
Yeah.
than the first one, but it's
I-
okay.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow, but
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the first one, but I've got to see it for my Meryl.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
But
it just
she can do no wrong. She is like acting goddess for me. So
okay.
I'll watch.
Yeah.
I would watch her read. I would watch her read the phone book, and I would be amused because she'd probably find a way of doing it to entertain. So
Yeah. Well, enjoy it. I hope you had more fun with it than I did. It was just
yeah.
okay. I'm glad I didn't pay to
Yeah.
see it.
But this weekend should be good. Mortal Kombat 2. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And the Sheep Detectives. That looks like could be quite funny as well. So, but yeah, nice watches there, Kenny.
Thanks, bud.
Quite a bit.
Carlos.
Mainly Robert De Niro because I am going to be doing a top 10 with Andy. So I'm looking forward to doing that. There's going to be a few headaches in that.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the Robert De Niro movies, I don't think are going to come in that top 10. I watched one of his early ones, Bang the Drum Slowly, which is one I've always kind of skipped by because it's early. It's before, I think it's before Mean Streets. It's about baseball where he plays like a kind of terminally ill sort of baseball pitcher. It was okay. I mean, De Niro shows a bit of talent there. It kind of looks like a TV movie now. It's cheap budget. When they do the kind of some of the scenes in the New York Yankees stadium, it's obviously not in that big stadium where it doesn't look like it. That was okay. I actually watched that one online. I know Vinegar Syndrome put out a big release of that, so I probably won't grab that one. I watched the King of Comedy, which is kind of like a rewatch. Scorsese's The King of Comedy, which is one that I've always rated. Again, I don't know if I'm going to put that in my De Niro top 10. I mean, I love the performance in that. And I also watched this one earlier today, The Family,
Oh, that's a good
with
one.
Yeah.
De Niro with Michelle Pfeiffer. Not bad. I mean, it's he's a gangster. He's kind of on the run. He's under the witness protection program. He moves to France, and then they kind of find him that he's over there. It's actually okay until it does go a little bit OTT with the son and daughter sort of firing guns and stuff,
Yeah.
which a little bit silly, but I mean it is kind of more comedy based. But yeah, it's enjoyable, The Family. And I started watching this Netflix series Zero
Oh,
Day with
good.
De Niro and Angelina Bassett. I've seen the first 2 episodes where it's kind of like a cyber attack in the US. Yeah, I'm not really one for political dramas, but yeah,
It's brilliant. Yeah,
it's decent. I mean, I got the last 2
yeah.
episodes, which I might watch tonight after the stream. So yeah, mainly Robert De Niro in movies. I did watch a couple of episodes of the original Twilight Zone series, and also on Netflix, the Real American Hulk Hogan documentary, which I'm not a big fan of Netflix. If I'm ever going to watch anything on there, it's normally sort of series rather than films. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I've watched.
Nice stuff there, Carlos. Andy, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So I went to see Michael a couple of weeks ago as well. So really enjoyed that. Took my mum. She obviously grew up with all Off the Wall, Thriller, and all that, and even before that, Jackson 5. She had a blast with it as well. It was right up her alley. Really enjoyed it.
Does she have timeline problems with it too, Andy?
No, she just
No. Oh, okay.
She just sat there. She's gone. But I told her about it, and she said because she didn't know the movie was coming out. She's not clued in on films coming out and stuff like that. I said no. I'm just going to take you to go and see this Michael Jackson film, and she was like, "Oh, what is it? Is it like a documentary? Is it like are they acting?" So I showed her the trailer, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm up for that." She came with me, and she had a blast with it. So yeah, she just really enjoyed it. It was all her music that she likes. So yeah, she dug it. I dug it. I thought it was really entertaining film. It made me want to listen to more of his music afterwards. So it's doing something right. If a musical biopic makes you want to listen to more music by the artist it's covering, it's doing a good job, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, not a perfect film, but an entertaining one.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, other than that, I've been on a bit of an 80s kick. So I watched some 80s horror films I hadn't seen before, some sequels as well. So I watched Eyes of a Stranger for the first time. It was a good slasher movie. He Knows You're Alone, which is another good slasher film. I think it's Tom Hanks's first film as well.
Oh wow, okay.
I watched Disney horror film from 1980 called The Watcher in the Woods.
That's a good one.
That one,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of sequels. Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. I watched that. That was a lot of fun. And Night of the Demons 2, which I hadn't seen before. Really enjoyed that. And then I had a bit of a 80s fantasy kick, so I watched 4 films from the 80s. So I watched The Adventures of Baron Munchausen,
Oh
The Princess Bride, Never-Ending Story, and The Goonies. So I had like the 4 of those in a row, which was amazing. And this morning I watched Salem's Lot on 4K. So I did watch the full 3-hour version. Really good. And I've just started, but I haven't finished yet. I'm going to watch the 4 Beverly Hills Cop movies in a row.
Nice.
So yeah, that's about it. That's where I'm at.
Serious movie watching there.
Yeah.
Intense.
Yeah.
There's
always a film on in my house every day. If there's not a film on, there's something wrong. Like I always have something on in the background anyway, even if I'm doing something. So
yeah, nice. Well, I started off my week with a rewatch of Detox with Stallone. Underrated thriller from the early noughties. Really good serial killer story. Like he's sort of isolated and it's like who's the killer? They keep getting picked off one by one. Really enjoyed that. Like I enjoyed it the first time, but I enjoyed it on a rewatch as well. I then watched a De Niro film called What Just Happened, which I think I showed on the stream last week. He basically it's based on a real Hollywood producer, and he plays a Hollywood producer that basically it's just sort of his day-to-day life, but it gets complete, and it just shows like it's like a bit of a pressure cooker in a way, because it just shows how difficult and how on the edge that like life is, because one like bad film could end your career. And it's just like it's like Bruce Willis is playing a highly fictionalized version of himself, and basically the whole thing is he's in this big film for them, and he's got this stupid like beard, like an Amish beard type thing, and he won't shave it, but they will not make the film. The director will not do it if he doesn't shave it. So if he doesn't, basically the whole film will collapse, and it could potentially ruin De Niro's character's career. And there's another film that he's just made, that's just premiered, with Sean Penn in, and basically the way the film ends is quite controversial. So this is quite an eccentric director played by Michael Wincott, and he's basically told that if you don't edit the end of the film to make it more like suitable for like festivals and for general audiences, it could like end your career with a relationship with the studio. So you got that going on as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. You got like Stanley Tucci's in there. He's good. You've got John Turturro. He's really funny in it. He's got these bowel problems in the film, so he keeps making like these strange noises throughout. And yeah, Robin Wright's in there, plays sort of De Niro's ex like partner, sort of. He's got kids with her. I really enjoyed it. I gave that 3.5. I thought that was a really fun, easy watch, directed by Barry Levinson as well. So yeah, I'd recommend that one.
That's one
I then
pick up.
Yeah, cheap as chips that one is, but worth watch. Yeah. I then did a rewatch of The Greatest Showman, which I just absolutely adore, and I rewatched it because on Thursday night I went to see the world premiere event of The Greatest Showman the musical, which was incredible. They've added new songs. The guys that wrote the songs for the original one have written 5 new songs. They've changed bits and pieces around, but it's one of the best shows you'll ever see. If you're a fan of the film, then it's a must watch when it does eventually do like go around the world. Which is very lucky that it was having its world premiere so close to me. So that was just a great evening and a great watch. So I'd say look out for that if you're a fan of the film and are interested in like theatre and all that, for when it does eventually do like a tour. And then I've watched a lot of thrillers sort of the last 2 days. Lots of, well, I say a lot. I've watched two Pacino films, 3 De Niro films, Jeff Bridges, Kurt Russell, lots of man films with man actors in them. I started off with 88 Minutes with Pacino, which I thought was a really fun, like, thriller, like really tight thriller, like not pretty generic, but it was still a fun time. It's still a fun time. Still great seeing Pacino like doing his thing, and just I think if you didn't have Pacino as the lead, it probably wouldn't work as much as it does. He makes the film a lot more watchable, but it's just it's one that's like, is that the killer? Is that the killer? It, like, keeps you like sort of guessing right up until the end. And yeah, I quite enjoyed that one. I then watched Showtime with De Niro and Eddie Murphy, which was fun. I thought that was a fun film. Had some very funny moments. I thought the two bounced off of each other really well. Yeah, it's your typical sort of noughties. Like, they did it a lot back then. You'd have like a very well-known, seasoned actor, and they'd sort of pair them with someone to bounce off of. So like, there's another one. Yeah, there's another one I'll mention in a minute with De Niro that didn't work quite as well. And there's a big reason why it didn't work quite as well. And Carlos will know what I mean when I get to it if he's seen it. But I did enjoy Showtime. I thought that was a really good watch. Then for some reason I decided to watch Hide and Seek, which not good. I mean, it has elements that could work, but it just doesn't come together right, and they just don't pull it off. Like, underneath it all, I can see what they were going for, but they just don't execute the story well at all. There's lots of characters that feel very unnecessary in the film. It's not very scary, and as soon as you find out that reveal, it just goes downhill from there, and you just like, it just doesn't work. So yeah, wasn't a fan of that. I think there's like 5 different endings to that film as well, because obviously they couldn't decide what the best ending was to a shit film. So but yeah, that was that one. I then watched Arlington Road with Jeff Bridges and Tim Robbins. That was a really good thriller. It was a bit slow in places, I think, but it's one of those endings. I really like the ending because it's not your typical Hollywood ending. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it. But if you have seen it, you'll know what I mean. And it does something that a bit shocking, but you kind of like, yeah, I suppose that happened, you know, and it kind of makes sense because it links to something else that happens earlier in the film. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Then the worst film I've seen this week, and quite possibly one of the worst films I've seen for a while, is a film called 15 Minutes with De Niro and Edward Burns. God, such a bad film. I think the reason why this film does not work is because it doesn't know whether it wants to be a satirical cop comedy or a really hard-edged thriller. 1 minute you got these clowns prancing around with a video camera with stupid music in the background, and the next minute they're doing something absolutely brutal, and you got like De Niro and Edward Burns investigating everything, and something happens in the middle of the film that you're like, well, I don't even know if it's worth watching the rest of the film. Have you seen it, Carlos?
I've actually just ordered that one on DVD because it's one I've never seen. It's one I've never seen.
They make a choice with De Niro's character in the middle of the film, and it had me just really annoyed because it's just like, why have you gone and done that for? Like, it was a bad film and it had lost me up until that point. But when they get to that point, it just gets even worse. It's just, yeah, not a good film at all. But yeah.
Hello,
hey,
boys.
Hey, Jim.
We're talking about 15 Minutes. Have you seen that garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
garbage,
shit.
isn't it?
Move on.
Yes. For once, I can agree with you, Jim. It is really bad.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember not liking it at all.
It's what they do. It's like I've said, what they do with De Niro's character in the middle, just like makes you think like, what?
Yeah. Him and Edward Burns just don't connect together either.
They don't. No, they really don't. Yeah. So then this is going to be the most controversial one of the week for sure. And Jim's going to probably laugh when I give my thoughts on this. I watched Geely on Netflix. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
And
oh, you were there? Okay. You froze then. And so it seems to be a film that gets really, really shitted on, like severely shitted on, like so much so that Affleck decided to start directing. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. It may be offensive to a lot of different communities, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was the J-Lo thing. It was the fact that her and Affleck were together at the time.
That's the thing.
And it was a big backlash. Otherwise, that movie wouldn't have the reputation that it got.
I think it's a really fun, like there were bits that really made me laugh. And I mean, you got a good director behind it as well. And because of the backlash it has, he hasn't directed a film since then in over 20 years. And he's like done some serious big films. Like, but I watched it because I went on Netflix and I typed in Pacino to see what films, and everything, there's like Heat, The Irishman, like, well, I've seen that, but that was on there. I thought, that looks like my type of film. And
Martin Brest
the whole
directed
thing with
Geely, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but yeah, it was Martin Brest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously I thought, well, I mean, Scent of a Woman, you know, he did win Al Pacino an Oscar for that. I thought, and Al Pacino is like, he's in it for like 5-10 minutes at the end. But he's the I enjoyed the film, but he's definitely the best thing about the film because he gives it his whole Pacino stuff, like up in your face, spitting, hair shaking, crazy Pacino.
She got a great ass.
Yes.
Yeah, that Pacino. And I mean, I like romantic films, so it's kind of tailored for me. But I can agree it's a bad film, but I enjoyed it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one.
Years ago. I don't remember it.
You say you've seen it, Andy?
No, I know of it, but I've not seen it. Yeah, I know of the film.
Kenny?
Same with me. I know of it.
Yeah. Oh, fair. I mean, you know what? For Pacino's scene in it alone, and Christopher Walken has a scene in it, and I'm sat watching it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy saying? He's like, he's doing his typical Christopher Walken stuff. He's just stood there chatting to Affleck's character, and he's just talking like he's saying words, but he's not actually saying anything. He's just like stood there just saying things to Ben Affleck, and I'm like, what the fuck is Walken doing? Like. But I mean, it's worth it because it's just stupid. Like, it's really entertaining. There's like lesbian scenes in there. There's all. I mean, it's tailored.
I'll watch it now.
Yeah, it tailors to all.
What's the name of that movie?
I'll check that one out now.
I mean, in one sense, it tailors to all communities, but in another sense, it offends all communities. Because you've got the disabled community, and I mean, what they do with his character, I laughed, but I mean, it's more acceptable when it's me because I've got a disability myself. So, like, and I think they're doing it to play at laughs, not to offend. Like with a lot of stuff nowadays, they're not doing it to like, oh, he's not actually disabled, but he's acting like disabled. I mean, they use some words that are questionable. That they probably wouldn't use in films now, but you know what? I thought it was funny. There were some things that some of the characters came out with, and it's just one of those films that some of the stuff that's said is just so random and out of nowhere. there's a scene where Affleck basically almost like he loses his shit with these teenagers. So J-Lo goes and sorts them out, and he just casually walks off. He's like such a baby, and he walks off and he just picks up their really old laptop, snaps it in half, and says like this really shitty, cheesy line like, "Now go to dicks.com" or something. And I'm just like, what? it's just like, what? Like,
It is you that are the shit eaters.
it's a weird film. It's a weird film, but I like it. It's a sweet film as well. So, and then the last film I watched was 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
It's a movie.
I like that film.
Again,
I like
yeah, I gave it 3 stars.
It's a fever
It's the
dream.
same. I gave it the same as G. I still don't know if I can say it. Giggly, whatever. But I gave it 3 stars. It's a fun film. It's a bit slow in parts, but you know what? It's got a great cast. It's a road film. There's some great scenes in it. Like, yeah, and it's one of those films that it is a bad film, but it's still very entertaining. So Jim's like, no.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
I paid to see it. I was the guy.
Yeah.
The one guy.
The whole guy. Well, you get to see Kurt Russell bang fuck out of Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell
Multiple
and Courtney
times.
Cox and the kid. That little subplot's probably the best
Yeah.
part of the movie.
Yeah.
I like John Lovitz popping up, but he's just not really in it that much.
Yeah. It's been years since I've seen it. But
Yeah.
I
Like,
had high hopes for it. Let's put it
The
that way.
problem is they open with this really good set of characters, really good cast, and within
then
the
they kill
first
each
15
other.
minutes, they're all dead. They're all dead. And you're like, where is this going now? So that's a problem. And yeah, I think when you get a cast like that, it's like, yeah, but it was all right. Like, you know what?
It's not Kurt Russell or Kevin Costner's worst movie. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
I
you
can think of
definitely
worse movies from both of them. So
Which
I'd
ones
have
would
to
you
think.
say, Jim? Which ones would you say, Jim?
Yeah.
Worse than that?
for Costner, I'm not a big fan of The Postman.
Oh,
I've not seen
cool.
that.
Oh,
Dude.
no, I didn't mind that one.
I like that.
I
It's
didn't
long.
say it was horrible. I just said
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
And for Kurt Russell, I know I'm going to get some hate for this one, but Tango and fucking Cash.
No.
I hate
Wow.
it.
Oh.
Shit.
So,
You're one of those few. You're one of those
I don't like
few.
Captain Ron either. Or
I've not seen
Overboard.
that, to be fair.
Look at
Overboard?
Kenny's having a stroke.
Overboard.
Wow. Jim's come on tonight. Jim's come on tonight to
Jim's
be
on top
controversial.
form.
He's going to ruffle
Yeah,
some feathers
actually-
tonight.
I'd say 3,000 Miles to Graceland is better than Poseidon.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
See,
Yeah.
I rewatched that recently, and I love those sorts of films. So
me too.
yeah.
I've
It's
got
called
more
The
of a
Poseidon
bias.
Adventure.
Yeah, I've
I
not
still
seen it
like
yet. Still,
Watch that one, Ollie. I'm telling you, Gene Hackman's fucking
I've
awesome.
got it. I've just it's in with the hundreds of other films that I still need to watch.
I got you.
So
Give Captain
But,
Ron a watch too, Ollie, since you're on vacation.
that's out of print. That's really out of print over here now. Because I was
Really?
looking to get that, but I can't. You can't get the
here
DVD.
cheap.
Over here it's like I can have a look now, but it's I looked recently because I want to get more Kurt Russell films into the collection. But it is going for on eBay. Oh, not too bad. £10.
Which movie is that, Ollie?
Captain Ron.
Captain Ron. It's not. I've
Okay.
seen it higher. I've seen it higher.
Skip Captain Ron and get used cars instead.
Yeah.
That's out of print.
I'd be happier with the £10, to be honest. Than a copy of
If you think that's too expensive, Ollie, just go see X online.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you don't know what you're going to get Blu-rays, I don't mind, but DVDs, their DVD
Yeah.
quality control can be shocking. You can get
Yeah.
like some. I've gone in there before, and like obviously they used to keep the cheap DVDs in the cases still, so you could check them yourself. But
Yeah.
like I'm a bit apprehensive buying DVDs from them now because you'd have to ask to check the discs when they put them in because their quality can. Blu-rays, if they're a bit scratched, usually it's all right. But DVDs,
Yeah.
if they get scratched, chances
Forget
are
about it. Yeah.
they won't play.
I mean, normally,
Yeah.
if I buy something on CX online and when I get it, it's not to my liking. What I do, I take it to my nearest CX shop, which is 5 minutes from where I live, and I just say, "Look, I booked this online. I'm not happy with it." They just give you your money back.
Yeah, I suppose that's worth a try. But yeah, that's everything I've sort of watched this week.
Good
I mean, I'm
watches.
hoping to. I've picked up quite a bit, which I'm going to show in a bit. But and I'm hoping to get some watched. But to be honest, like yourself, Carlos, when I get home, I'm just planning on trying to watch all of the De Niro films I've got that I've not seen. So I am determined. I am going to watch Raging Bull. Even if it means I have to bring the Region 3 Blu-ray player up, I will watch it. That'll be a priority for me now because it's been sat since you sent it, waiting to be watched. And I've now moved it out of that pile into the top of another pile. So it's even more reason to watch it.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. If you're a
Raging
boxing
I'm sure I
fan,
will.
yeah,
Raging
if you're a
Bull.
boxing fan,
Great.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
top tier De Niro, Raging Bull.
And I've got Mean
Top tier
Streets.
Scorsese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got Mean Streets as well.
That's
So
a good
those are
one.
the two. Those are the two that more than anything I need because those are the two big ones. They're probably the only two big ones of his that I haven't seen, other than A Bronx Tale, which
Good movie too.
I will send that one to you, Ollie.
yeah, that's all right. No rush. Like there's no rush. Like I can wait for that. I've been waiting long enough to see it. Like that is one that I've been wanting to watch for ages. But for some reason the Blu-ray is stupid money over here now. Like you just can't get it.
Okay, I'll
So-
put mine up on eBay now.
Yeah, I should have said that.
No, I won't. I won't do that. I promised you it, so that's it. I'll
Yeah,
keep to me word.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's get back to the comments. Oh, this guy said something.
Yeah,
Dave
that guy.
Bautista will make a very good Kurgan. Yes, that guy. He will. I don't know if he'd be as good as Clancy Brown.
No,
But
Clancy Brown's the man.
he's got the stature for the character.
Put it this way: I'm more excited to see what he's going to do with the Kurgan than what Russell Crowe's going to do with Ramirez.
Yes.
You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
Because I think Dave Bautista and Henry Cavill going at it, that's going to be good. So
Yeah.
That's a good matchup.
Dan's here. Hello, Dan.
Yep. Hey,
Oh,
Dan.
yeah, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
And he says the housemaid was very good. Yeah, I really liked it. Thought it had a great twist.
Yams.
Yams. Hello, Spectre.
Hi, Spectre.
Cheers for tuning in.
We have Gary, the Blu-ray addict. Hello, Gary. Hi, gents.
Gary.
Don't tend to comment much, but always enjoy listening to these streams every week. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you very much for your comment. It's always appreciated.
He's always well supportive on the live streams, Gary.
Yeah. Thank you for sending in your comment. And we've got the first question, which is going to be tough for Kenny. Kenny is very biased here. What's everyone's worst Sandra Bullock film? I'm probably very similar to Kenny. I'm struggling to think of one that I don't really get
There
on
isn't
with.
one.
I'll say a controversial one. She annoyed me in Demolition Man, and I've said that quite a few times.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
What he's saying.
You know, I love Stallone. I love the sort of banter between him and Wesley Snipes, but she annoys the shit out of me in that movie.
There's probably two for me. Miss Congeniality 2. But I still have fun with it. Like it's watchable. I can tolerate it, but it's not as good as the first. And Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, because I just don't really know what that movie was all about, to be honest. Yeah,
Speed 2, Cruise Control.
not seen it.
Hmm.
William Dafoe's the only thing worth watching that movie for.
And the leeches.
Yeah, he's on another level in that movie, but that movie's horrible.
Kenny, I'll reword it for you then. What's your least favorite Sandra Bullock film?
Bird Box.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
Andy?
I'm with Jim. Speed 2, but I still have fun
Yeah.
with it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's still it's nowhere near the caliber of the first movie. But
Exactly.
No. Can't be.
No, but
It's like
like Jim,
Caddyshack 2 to Caddyshack. You know, that much of a drop off. You know,
it's like Jim said. You know, you can watch it for Defoe. He's having fun. You know, he's having a ball in that role, and he makes it entertaining. But yeah, it's you could see Keanu Reeves reading the script and just saying no. You know,
Yeah. Not happening.
yeah,
I want to do Johnny Mnemonic.
yeah.
Spectre says, anytime I watch Beverly Hills Cop, I stop after 3. Wasn't a big fan of Axel. I enjoy all 4 of them.
I stop at 15.
To be honest, if I were to rank them, now this has been said that this is quite controversial, but I don't care. I go 1, 4, 2, 3, which is a controversial way because most people would probably go 1, 2, 4, 3. But you know what? The first, the second, and the fourth to me are all on the same level. I enjoy them probably all equally. So, and then there's the third one. So, yeah. What about you guys?
I like the first 2.
Yeah.
I hate the third one, and the fourth one I only saw once because, quite honestly, I saw where that movie was going from the get-go. It was fan service to me. So I didn't hate it. I certainly didn't like it. So
yeah. Everyone else sort of the same with the third one.
To be honest, I mean, I know the third one gets shitted on. I mean, I watched the first 3 at the cinema. I mean, the third one's not as good as a big,
Right.
you know, it's nowhere near the first 2, but I didn't mind it. I mean, it's not great. I suppose a lot of it comes down to the theme park. It kind of looked a little bit more family orientated, the movie, you know, with kids. So that's kind of where it drops off. But overall, yeah, I mean, it was something different. I mean, the first 2, I mean, the second one's quite violent, really, when you think about, you know, the killings that Bridget Nielsen does. They're quite brutal, really. I mean, the first one you would say is kind of like borderline, but yeah, it's comedy, sort of action cop thriller. But the second one's quite violent.
Yeah.
But then the third one kind of really goes down the route of like a really PG rating. And obviously the fourth one, it's okay. I mean, I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping to watch the fourth one at the cinema. Obviously, it's a Netflix made. So you know what you're going to get with that. You're going to get limitations with that. But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I mean, you know, part 3 and part 4, I have fun with watching them.
Yeah, that's still entertaining.
I could watch all 4 on a weekend without a problem, without skipping.
Yeah. Dan says the next poorly made film, in my opinion.
Careful, Dan. Kenny loves that movie. He got free pizza over the internet from that movie.
I like The Net. Again, it would still be towards the bottom if I was to rank all of the films that I've seen with her in. But like Kenny, she's like, I have like a top, and I have for years. I've got like a top 5 actresses, and they've always been the same. They'll probably never change. And it's Meryl Streep at the top, then Julia Roberts, then Sandra Bullock, then Michelle Pfeiffer, then Nicole Kidman. And for years, they have been like my top 5. And they're like go-to actresses for me. I can watch them in anything. So, yeah, me and Kenny have a bit of a bias there.
Mm-hmm.
Jodie's here. Hello, Jodie.
Jody.
Evil
Hello,
Man.
Jody.
Jody.
Looking forward to seeing Michael soon. I'm not sure how to feel about the man, but you can't deny he's the greatest entertainer that ever lived. Absolutely, Jody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will send you a message in the week, Jody, because I want to get you back on a stream again if you're free. But yeah, I'll send you a message in the week to see when you're free to come on, if you still want to come on.
Nice job on that logo for Stewart as well, Jody. I don't know if you
Oh, I
guys
saw
or
that.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Of it.
Spectre says, which actor / director or subgenre would you like to see a resurgence for? I'm going to go, I don't know, controversial, but for an actor that nobody talks about anymore, but he used to be quite, very big in the 80s and 90s. I'm going to say James Woods, because he's not done anything for years, and it's probably to do with the stuff that he says.
Political stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't deny he's a great actor, and I'd love to see him come back and do something. So I'd say that for actor. Director, there's so many directors that haven't done anything in years, and it's mainly because it's mainly money things. It's mainly to do with money. They just can't get the financing for the films that they want. I mean, John Waters has been trying to make a film for like over 20 years, and he just can't find the financing for it.
Joe Dante needs to make a movie.
He's another one, yeah. There's so many directors. I could literally probably list you 20 directors that haven't made anything.
Frank Darabont.
John Landis. Not done anything in 16 years.
Yeah.
Like, so many. Have you guys got any you want to mention?
I'll say acting wise. I mean, he's blacklisted, obviously. But even as a director, acting or directing, I'd always say Mel Gibson. And I don't think it would happen. He just seems to be doing these movies where they just hire him for star power. But it's kind of a shame that the way Hollywood has gone down, you could have your own views, and you literally, you're blacklisted, and it's kind of career ending. And there's quite a lot out there. I mean, a lot of actors nowadays are getting, they're getting quite vocal in the state of America. I don't want to sort of shout any sort of many of the actors that do that, but there's quite a few out there that are quite vocal, and they don't seem to get penalised as much. I mean, obviously Mel Gibson, he's been on the naughty step for quite a while now, and it's kind of like, in a time where you just kind of just forget and just let him do what he wants to do, because I think he's an incredible director. I mean, he's kind of at that age where he's probably not going to be doing big sort of roles as the leading actor. I get that, but as a director, I still think the guy can still make a decent movie. Just a shame, really. So Mel Gibson for me.
Outside of Flight Risk, I like every one of Mel Gibson's directed movies. I mean, I'm not a big fan of The Passion of the Christ, but it's extremely well made. It's effective.
Yeah.
It's not something I'm going to watch again. But Braveheart, Hacksaw Ridge, and especially Apocalypto, I'll watch those any day of the week.
Yeah, that's an amazing movie. People don't mention that one. I mean, I think that the draw line on that is just people when they say, "Oh, it's a movie with subtitles," and I will sort of turn around and say, "Well, it's not heavy subtitles because there's quite a lot of
it's a visual
action.
Movie. It's a visual movie,
and it's a lot of action scenes where it's on the run and it doesn't stop.
Yeah,
amazing movie.
Some of the greatest movies of all time got subtitles.
Yeah. Kenny, have you got any you want to mention?
I was just trying to think. I'd like to see Timothy Hutton. Timothy Hutton was an interesting actor, and he just went away and then did a TV series a couple years ago that was really popular. Man, with directors, yeah, none of them just like come into my head, with that. The Hughes brothers, whatever happened to the Hughes brothers?
They went their
were-
separate ways.
Hmm.
They do their own
Yeah.
thing now.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
a subgenre that needs to come back? The raunchy comedy.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know,
Mm.
we're not.
Andy's up for that one, right, Andy?
Fucking right, Kenny.
We're some randy fuckers on here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have said I would have said westerns, and that's not me being biased. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
with the Kevin Costner western, that's kind of stalled, really. I mean, that Horizon American Saga kind of really it had a short time at the cinema. I mean, I was all set to watch that movie, and after a week, it got pulled.
Yeah.
And still now they've made the second one, but they don't know if they're actually going to screen it or show it on Netflix. And I think he started filming the third one, but it's not
He ran out of money.
finished.
Yeah.
So no one seems to know where that's going with that. I mean, with the success of Yellowstone, it's kind of thought, everybody was sort of saying that the westerns. I mean, you're getting plenty of western TV series that are coming up. When you look at kind of modern day westerns, Longmire. And there's been some really good ones on Paramount, obviously with Yellowstone and stuff. But like as in movies itself, it seems like Hollywood doesn't really want to take the risk in sort of making westerns because they don't think they're going to get the money back. So when people say that the western genre is back just because of Yellowstone, I don't really believe that. Really, I don't think it will get that sort of audience because it's just kind of one of them forgotten genres now. Really,
Yeah.
where the viewers, the age of viewers that it's targeted, that's going to fill the seats. It's not really for Western viewers, really, for me. So, as much as I want it, I can't see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Andy, do you got any actors, directors, subgenres you want to see a resurgence for?
I don't think he's not really someone that is in movies a lot anymore. I think just because of his age. But if I'd love to see him pop up in more movies, Dennis Franz.
Yeah.
Oh my! He makes a good movie great, in my opinion. Like he just makes anything. He's one of those actors who, wherever he touches, it just turns to gold. It just improves a movie. When he did a lot of the De Palma movies and Psycho 2 and those earlier films, but he's such a joy to watch. He's the best thing about Die Hard 2, in my opinion.
Yeah. He always plays the cop, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Cops or sleazebags. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Listen here, sweetheart.
He's got to be pushing near 80 now, late 70s, surely.
Yeah, I think he's still alive, but he's just you just don't see him much. I think the last movie I saw him in was it City of Angels, the Nick Cage one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
30.
That might have been the
30,
last.
yeah, that came out in the 90s.
98. Yeah, pushing 30.
Yeah, holy shit.
You're old, Jim.
Yeah, I am old. You have no idea how old I am. I'm getting older every day.
For director, if I woke up tomorrow morning and it came out in the news this director was making a new film, myself and I think a lot of people would be.
I know who Andy's going to say.
Yeah.
Go on, Andy.
I think you, JC.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just didn't mention him because it's never going to happen.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
He's not someone trying to get back in the business. He's done with it, and
he sits on his ass making music, smoking weed, playing video games, and that's what he does. And it's like, you know what? Good for him. He can do whatever makes him happy.
Yeah, for me, he's earned that right.
Yeah,
He's
Of
into it.
course, absolutely,
He's
yeah.
paid his dues.
Yeah.
He's got so many good films under his belt, and he's gone. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. I've lost interest in it. This is what I want to do now. Fair play to him. Fair play to him.
For a huge portion of the community in our age group, not necessarily your age group, Ollie, but definitely our age group, Kenny and Carlos included. John Carpenter's like on the Mount Rushmore of directors, because when we were kids, that's when he was at his hottest, and it was just he was like Tarantino 20 years before Tarantino, where every movie was just banger after banger after banger after banger, and they weren't necessarily commercial hits at the time, but they've aged like fine wine to where now they're just classics. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a run of movies. You could arguably say from 1980 all the way through 94. And there's maybe one misstep in there. Other than that, everything is gold.
Yeah. There's not a for the 80s, I'd say there's not a bad one. I'd say from the late 70s to the early 90s, that's peak.
Yeah.
That's peak Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, shame. I mean, because I think there'll be people out there that would love it. I mean, even if I always sort of think, you know, maybe he doesn't want to do a movie, but if he was just to do like a Body Bags, but as a TV series with him as he did play like the Crypt Keeper in that.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of fun doing that because he was the guy who was kind of introducing the story, even if it was like an 8-part or 6-part or six stories, and he done it in his own time, at his own leisure. 6 stories. I think that would work perfectly for him.
Yeah. Like I said, it cuts into his video game time.
Yeah. you feel like driving past his. You feel like driving past.
He doesn't like to do interviews. He just likes to sit down, play music, smoke pot, and play video games. That's what he likes to do.
I feel like driving past his house and cutting his bloody Wi-Fi and cutting his cables.
Johnny boy, come out and play.
You know what I mean? Just a shame, though.
That's another director I would love to see have a good swing at a good budget movie. Walter Hill.
Yeah.
I love Walter Hill.
Yeah, he's got to be in his 80s now, I think. Yeah. It's like what Andy says. These directors, they've kind of retired. They deserve their time. You know what I mean? They've put their shifts in. I mean, some of these older directors that are still at it, fair play. Fair play to them.
Dan says, I just remember thinking the editing wasn't good on the net. Huge rental though. My favourite would be While You Were Sleeping. Yeah, nice. Still not seen that one.
That's a fun movie.
Haddonfield 78 is here, and they ask, have you seen Darkness Falls?
I've seen it. I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
I know of it, but I've not seen it.
It's one of those WB horror movies.
Yeah.
They all kind of blend together.
Yeah. Dan says Jack Warden is great in that. Talking about
Jack
While You Were Sleeping.
Great.
Yeah, there's a film. It's Pacino, and Justice for All. I saw a trailer for it yesterday, and he plays the crazy judge.
He's not crazy.
He's not okay.
Pacino
From the trailer, it
goes
makes it look
crazy
like
in
he's
that
gone
scene.
mad.
No, Pacino kind of goes crazy in that scene because
Right.
Gordon's like trying to rein him in, and that's finally when he's like, "You're out of order," and that's the most famous scene in the movie.
You're out of order.
I'm out of order. You're out of order. He's out of order. The whole goddamn system's out of order.
Yeah, I want to watch that. I think Imprint. Is it Imprint or no? Indicator. Indicator released that, haven't they? Yeah, to grab that. What's your favorite mafia film and why? Is Goodfellas the mafia? That's the mob. It's not really the mafia, is it?
The mob is the mafia. Yes.
Okay, Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas then. Yeah, got to be Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is definitely mine.
Yeah.
Mine's A Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Goodfellas for me. I mean, it'd always been The Godfather, but even though I went to see Goodfellas at the cinema, I'd still had The Godfather. But on a recent watch, I kind of forgot how good and memorable Goodfellas is. I mean, it's more rewatchable, and I love the comedy. You know, it's not supposed to be funny, but you get some quite sort of fun scenes in that, and that's what makes it the gangster movie that I want to rewatch more than The Godfather. I mean, The Godfather is one of the great movies, no doubt.
They're both
Yeah.
masterpieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, what would you go for?
Yeah, I might have to go Goodfellas as well because for me it's between Godfather and Goodfellas. Just Godfather's more about a family in the mob, whereas Goodfellas is a bit more about the mob itself,
The crime,
the
lifestyle,
yeah,
the paranoia. It's fucking helicopters.
Yeah.
It is. There's some. It feels a bit more realistic. Goodfellas as well. I mean, the opening scene in the boot, that stomach churning. It's cool.
It's such a great movie. You know, Casino to me is criminally underrated because I think Casino is a great film as well, and nobody talks about it as much as Goodfellas. They just don't.
Yeah,
I just think it's not the movie's fault, but I think that movie, because it came out after Goodfellas, it will always live in the shadow of Goodfellas.
Yeah,
just because of when it came out. But it's not the movie's fault. It's still a great movie in its own right. You know.
Yeah.
When he's got that guy's head in the vice.
Oh God!
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a great scene.
Yeah.
And the cornfield scene at the end too is just it's brutal.
Yeah, brutal. It says, have you seen Sin City and Watchmen? I've not seen either yet, but I own both of them.
Both on my shelf.
I've not seen them yet.
Watch Sin City. If you're gonna watch one of them, watch Sin City.
Yeah, first one.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely the first one.
So is everyone saying Sin City's probably better than Watchmen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're both entertaining.
I prefer Watchmen, if I'm honest.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, they're both entertaining, but to me, Sin City is just you know, that was 300 before 300 as far as the visual motif went. Because when you walked in and saw Sin City, it was the first time that a comic, or in this case, a graphic novel, literally came to life with the visuals. And there are the copy that I got on the DVD originally was like this big deluxe version, and it came with a copy of the first story, the one that Mickey Rourke's in. And you page through it, and there are literally, it's like watching storyboards for the movie. It's just shot after shot after shot. Every dialogue, every word, it's the same. I mean, it's the most faithful comic book adaptation or graphic novel adaptation I've ever seen, period. And the visuals still hold up. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's well made. Yeah, I mean, like I remember when I first watched it. I mean, it was kind of probably the first of its kind, wasn't it, Jim? Sin City.
They came out before 300. You know, because they're both Frank Miller movies, or graphic novels rather. And like I said, the way that Robert Rodriguez, that's another director that really deserves another resurgence, is Robert Rodriguez. I love that guy.
Yeah.
But he did. He basically did test shots. The opening scene of that movie with Josh Hartnett, was his proof of concept. And he showed that to Frank Miller and said, listen, we can bring your book to life. I want you to co-direct this movie and write it, and just watch this and see what you think. And he did. He watched it and he was like, let's do it. And the rest is history. And then Zack Snyder saw that shit and went, wow, I want to do that with 300. And then he called Frank Miller, and then the two of them worked together. And say what you will about Zack Snyder, 300's a great movie. I love that fucking movie. It looks great, and Gerard Butler's great in it, and that's the first time I ever saw Michael Fassbender. He just jumps off the screen in that movie. So, sorry, I shut up now.
300. 300's just...
It's Testosterone, the movie.
I watched it. I just... I didn't get on with it at all. Like,
again,
really
it's a graphic novel brought to life. It's all about the visuals. And anybody that says, it makes no sense with these gigantic monsters and this and that and the other, it's like the guy is telling a story.
Yeah.
So of course he's embellishing what happened. And then as an audience member, you're supposed to be hearing the story and picturing in your head what's happening. Because at the end of the movie, he says, go home, tell our story, tell it like a victory. And that's why everything is so amplified during it. Like I said, it's a good movie. It really is.
Mm. Dan says an Australian playing a Spaniard might not be as old as a Scotsman playing a Spaniard in a film set in Scotland. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there.
Yeah, and he's also Egyptian too, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Agree with Carlos. Unfortunately, in Hollywood, there is a correct political opinion, and anyone that strays from that gets cancelled, and it's so unfair. Everyone should have the right to their views. Yeah, I agree, but it's like with these streams here. We say we don't bring up politics because they're so. Everyone's got their own opinion, and everyone's going to have a different opinion that's going to divide and clash with others. So it's best just not to give your opinion, because if you don't give your opinion, you can't cause any problems. And I think there's certain people that like giving their opinion too much in Hollywood, and they don't really need to give their opinion. They can keep it to themselves, because I think it is a very personal thing to talk about. It's at the end of the day, it's your beliefs about what you believe in and how you believe your country should be run and the things that should be going on. So that's all down to individuality and what you personally believe in. So I don't think as an actor that's got a big public facing thing to go out there and preach what you believe to everyone else and try and get them. I don't think that's necessarily the right way to go about it. And I think it does sort of taint your look for these big Hollywood studios. They don't want people going out and talking about things that a lot of people might not agree with. So to me, I think, as they say, politics stays at home. I don't think you should ever discuss it with anyone outside of home, because that's where things go wrong.
Yeah, agreed.
Fight
and
with your
forceful.
family like
and
you're supposed
forceful.
Yeah. Jody says, Timothy Hutton, good shout. We need a resurgence of decent cinematography. Yeah. Why is it with films nowadays? They just look shit.
Because everything's shot digitally.
And it looks shit, doesn't it?
Because
It just doesn't
everything's
look
shot
real.
digitally, edited digitally, put together digitally.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as dailies anymore.
Yeah. Melina's here. Hello, Melina.
She's gone from people
Hi,
being
Melina.
dead to when they got arrested.
Get arrested, yeah. She's made a transition now.
or where they went to community college.
Yeah. Have you seen the 1996 mafia movie, The Funeral?
It's ringing a bell, but I can't recall
The
what
Funeral.
it is.
Yeah, I didn't know if that one. Not
Sounds
familiar with
familiar.
that one. Yeah.
I got a question for you, since I came in late and I didn't tell you what my recent watches were, because it's only one. And I told you the other day what it was. I watched They Will Kill You.
Yeah.
Has anybody else on the panel seen that?
Yep.
You know I have.
What did you two think about it? Without spoilers. Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Yeah.
Because I watched it on Saturday. I still haven't figured out if I liked it or not.
It's one of those films.
Yes.
I'll say
Parts of it I liked.
I'll say this.
That I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, it's one of those.
I went into it knowing nothing about it.
Okay.
And I came out and I was like, I really, really enjoyed that. I had a fun time with it. Not a perfect movie, what movie is, but I thought, yeah, for what it was, I was entertained. And then I started watching reviews, and I was like, okay, I didn't notice it when I was watching it, but yeah, I can kind of see there's some political sort of agenda maybe going on with this movie, but it's not changed my opinion.
That didn't bother me. The
Yeah,
political
it didn't
aspect
bother me.
didn't bother me at all.
No, it didn't bother me. I enjoyed it for what it was. I just sat down, watched it, and had fun with it. And yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never boring.
No.
It was never boring.
But it was one of those movies to me where it was like it's almost schizophrenic. It doesn't quite know what it wants to be. It's got like all these different influences, which you can see right there. I mean, it starts off with like a Tarantino thing, and then it turns into a Kung Fu Kill Bill thing. Then it turns into a devil worshipping thing. Then it turns into the Addams Family at one point with the fucking eyeball. It's like I couldn't wrap my head around the tone, you know. So it's like
that's fair enough.
I didn't hate it. I can definitely say I didn't hate it. Okay, but I don't know if I liked it or not. So okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Let's put it that way. I told Ollie that I thought it was going to be, from the trailer, it looked like it was going to be shot-for-shot remake of Ready or Not.
No, not at all.
And it came out like a week after Ready or Not, too. And it was like, really? You know, and it bombed. I mean, that movie came and went quick. I watched it on the site that shall not be named. But, okay, carry on. Thank you.
I got a question. You touched on something. I mean, guys, when you watch a movie, do you just watch the movie and then when you finish watching the movie, you check the reviews out? Or if there's a movie that's just come out and it's controversial and divided, does that movie make you go and watch the movie, or you just watch the movie and just don't even bother looking at the reviews?
I just watch the movie and don't look at the review.
I never look at reviews because most critics are up their own asses nowadays, and they're looking for X, Y, and Z in a film. And if it doesn't hit the mark for what they expect to be in this film and what they're expecting it to be, they just shit on the film.
Because everybody has their agenda.
Michael. Yeah. So I have stopped reading reviews now, and I just go and see the film for myself, because most of the time when a critic says that a film's bad, I usually really enjoy it, and then you get the opposite end. Critics absolutely rave about a film, Hamnet, and it's fucking shit. So that's why.
Andy?
Yeah,
coming.
There's YouTubers I watch when they review films and stuff like that, but if it's a film I'm going to see at the cinema, I won't watch the review until I've seen the film at the cinema. And then when I've come out the cinema, then I'll listen to the review.
Yeah, because I do.
I don't want to get a preconceived opinion of the movie already without having watched it.
Yeah.
You know, when someone says, "Oh, I hated the movie," and then you go in going, "Oh, this isn't going to be good. I'm not going to enjoy this because person X didn't like it." And I'm just like, no. I always wait until after, because like I said, I don't want to not spoil the film, but spoil my experience of the film.
Yeah, I'll check out the Rotten Tomatoes rating. You know, but if it's a movie that, I'll be honest, if it's a movie that I'm on the fence about, you know, whether I want to see it or not, if it's got a 2% rating from the critics, chances are I'm not going to watch it. And if it's got a 90% from the critics, chances are I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, I'll be honest, you know, but I don't let them guide what I watch. You know, I mean, especially when it comes to like genre films. You know, I mean, historically, critics have always shit on horror movies. And I love horror movies. I've always loved horror movies. You know, so same thing with action films. You know, so but I will say this, maybe it's because I grew up when I did and where I did. I grew up, you know, outside Chicago, and you had two hugely influential critics, Siskel and Ebert, that originated from Chicago and had their nationwide show from there. I grew up reading their columns every day in the newspaper. So if it wasn't for those two, I mean, they shit on a lot of movies that I love, especially horror movies, okay? But there's an awful lot of movies I never would have seen if it wasn't for those two. So because of that, I will listen to the critics to a certain degree. But it's got to be somebody that I trust, not some Yahoo on the internet or some website that I've never heard of. You know, I mean, it's got to be like a national critic, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It seems these days that the critics, they come out more fierce, and it's like they want to slam a movie and be more negative rather than positive, which kind of annoys me a little bit. I mean, in Jim's days, Kenny's days, and my days, you didn't hear the negativity as much because obviously
No.
social media is so much bigger now. So it's kind of more difficult to not hear reviews as much as we don't want to hear reviews. I mean, sometimes when there's a movie and people are sitting on the fence, they're positive and negative, that intrigues me even more. I don't tend to watch people review movies until afterwards, until I've made up my mind. If there's a movie where I sort of think, it's kind of left that ending kind of open, then I get more curious to read what reviewers are saying. Yeah, I think these days, I think reviewers can actually damage a movie, especially when it's just been released.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns people off that they're not going to go and watch the movie or pay for it. So it's harmful in that way. But, like Ollie says, a certain movie that he mentioned earlier, he said that he enjoyed that. And I always sort of say to myself, as long as I enjoy the movie, that's
Don't
what
matter.
it's all about. Sod the reviewers.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to laugh, Jim? I bet there's something you laugh. So I saw in one of the Facebook groups I'm in the other day, it must have been really quick. I just caught it at the right time. They were basically flogging loads of 4Ks through Music Magpie on Amazon for £5, like brand new 4Ks.
Yeah.
So I went on to see what was on there. And do you know what I ended up with? Jaws the Revenge.
Oh, God.
Oh,
and Jaws 3
oh,
for the grand
that's even worse.
for the grand sum. But then to balance it out, I did also get Animal House, which I've never seen before, for £5.
And you're not gonna like it.
No,
you're not.
But I love the Blues Brothers, and that's the same sort of era of comedy.
Yeah, but if you didn't like Kentucky Fried Movie because you thought it was too raunchy, and disgusting,
it wasn't because I thought it was too. I just didn't get it. I just did not get the comedy in it.
Well, I hope you like Animal House.
Okay? I hope
Animal House is near and dear to my heart. All right, I love that movie. I've seen it more than any other movie. Period. Okay, we're talking hundreds of times. But I'm predicting right now. I don't think you're gonna like it.
But
your generation doesn't seem to like that movie as much as the Blues Brothers.
Oh, fair enough. But I spent the total price of what it would cost for one brand new 4K on 4 brand new. I got Animal House, Jaws 3, Jaws the Revenge. Because you know what? I've seen the first one, and obviously everybody loves the first one. I've seen the second one, and I've said it once, I'll say it again. Nobody else on the planet agrees with me. I liked it more than the first one.
It's got more action.
I like the second one.
And
it's got more action. It's a slasher movie. The shark is the slasher.
Yeah. And then I've not seen 3 and 4. I've got the first on 4K. I've not got the second, but now I've got the third and the fourth. So that's going to really bug me because now I need to get the second one on 4K because I've not got that at all. But
I don't think a film ever pissed me off as much in my life as Jaws 3D. Because I saw that piece of shit in 3D.
Yeah,
it's a massive drop.
It's a horrible movie, and the 3D was horrible, and it was just you go from. I saw Jaws 2 before I saw Jaws. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like you. Jaws is definitely the better movie, but there's a part of me that likes Jaws 2
I like it more. Me too.
But Jaws 3 and Jaws 4 you can laugh at. Okay, I mean, there's moments in Jaws 4 or Jaws the Revenge that are so bad you have to laugh. Okay, Jaws 3D on the other hand, they're at fucking SeaWorld for God's sake.
Yeah.
If you don't know what SeaWorld is, it's Disneyland for like ocean animals.
Yeah.
You know, so even if the shark gets out, it's an amusement park. Where's he gonna go?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I did.
Dennis Quaid is so whacked out of his head on cocaine in that movie, he doesn't even remember filming it.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, He's got a biography out where he talks about that. The only thing he remembers about that movie is dating Leah Thompson because she's in that movie too.
Yeah.
It's worse than the fourth one, in my opinion.
Like I said, the fourth one you can get a laugh at.
Yeah.
You know,
especially how it
runs
Fourth one,
Godzilla.
You've even got a fun performance from Michael Caine. Like Michael Caine,
Michael Caine.
Yeah, adds to that. You know,
every time I watch the fourth one, I sort of think, bloody hell, Michael Caine, he's having a complete piss take. I mean, they must have paid him a lot of money to popped up in that one.
Enough to buy a house for his mother.
Yeah,
that's been a joke for years.
It's not a good movie.
My favorite moment in Jaws: The Revenge is Michael Caine falls into the water, climbs back into the boat. The camera changes and then goes right back to him. His hair is all wet, but the fucking shirt is bone dry. And it's like, how the hell did that happen? I mean, it's just, it's so bad. It is so fucking bad.
Yeah, it's so funny when the shark's about to jump at him and he just goes, "Oh shit," and then just.
Yeah, I also picked up Cuckoo. Has anyone seen Cuckoo?
It was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, it's one of those. I thought for £5, it's gonna be. I'm either gonna like it or I'm not. And if I don't, I could probably make almost the entire amount that I spent on everything back because it's a fairly new release and it's 4K. So, I mean, they had loads on there, but a lot of them by the time I got to it had just gone and they were back up at full price. But
yeah,
it's good when you get deals like that. But
it had a few creepy moments in it. Cuckoo.
Yeah, I like the look of the trailer, so I'll give it a go, see what I think. But with that, we shall move on to our second topic, which is our physical media recommendations of the week. So I don't know if you guys need to grab any of yours, but I've gone a bit different this week because obviously, as you can see, I'm not at home. But I have been out and about whilst I've been away, and I've picked up an assortment of physical media. So I shall just quickly show off what I have picked up to you guys. I'll show that first. So I picked up Sabotage with Arnie.
I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna get the Blu-ray, and I saw this in a charity shop for 50p, and I thought, you know what the hell, for 50p, I've never seen it before. I love Arnie. I'll grab it.
Great cast.
Yeah, really, I know. Yeah, really good cast. Yeah,
I actually enjoyed that one in the cinema. That one.
Yeah. I got that one on Blu-ray in a bargain bin. Previously viewed at the video store when they were still open, and just as a blind buy. And that's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies. It's really good.
Well, okay.
Yeah, put it this way: it's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies since he came back. Because he hasn't put out a lot, but it's probably his best one since he's came back. Let's put it that way.
I'll go.
And another Schwarzenegger film, which I honestly I have seen it a long time ago, but I couldn't remember if I had it or not. And I know the Blu-ray goes for crazy money now, and that's The Sixth Day.
Yeah, that's okay.
I remember it being entertaining. So I thought, again, technically I got this one for nothing. Because the lady cocked up and instead of pressing the card, she pressed cash. And I only had spare change on me. So she just said, take the spare change. And I'll give this one, I'll put it in for you or whatever she said. So.
Yeah, you're right. That one does go for quite a bit of money.
Yeah, right? I looked afterwards because I could vaguely remember that it goes for quite a lot and you can't get the UK version at all. So I thought for what I paid for it, like, why not to give it a watch again? Next up's one that I remember watching when it came out. Good cast, and I remember enjoying it, but couldn't remember anything about it. So I thought, why not for 50p? It's called American Pastoral with Ewan McGregor, Jennifer Connelly, and Dakota Fanning. It's based on a book and it's set in the 60s. And he actually directed this one himself, Ewan McGregor. And it's sort of about their daughter who's sort of become involved in, as a lot of people in the 60s and 70s, like young people could get like raffles in like political charges and stuff. I think she gets involved or is implicated that she's been involved with the bombing of a post office, and she's on the run. And obviously then her parents are sort of left to like sort of deal with the repercussions, and was she actually involved? What's happened to her? Where's she gone? I remember liking it when it came out, but other than that, I couldn't remember anything about it. But I mean, a great character actor in there, David Strathairn, he's in there. So
he's great.
He's always good, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't 100% recommend this because, like I said, it's been so long since I've watched it, but I saw it and I remember watching it and I thought, you know what, I wouldn't mind giving that a go again because I know you can't get the Blu-ray over here. So, yeah, that's American Pastoral.
Solid cast.
Yeah. I mean, it looked up my street when I first watched it, so I watched it. And like I said, I can sort of remember enjoying it, but thought I need to give it another watch. It's been like 10 years. So next up, I honestly can't remember if I've seen this one or not. No, I haven't seen it, but I can't remember if I have it. So I thought again for £1.50 I paid for it. I thought I'd pick it up. That's An Unfinished Life with Robert Redford, Morgan Freeman, J-Lo, and Josh Lucas.
That's a terrific movie.
Damian Lewis. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the trailer for it, and it looks up my street. The director's got a very solid track record as well.
Good movie. It's a good movie.
So if Jim and Kenny are saying it's a good movie, then that's a good thing. So
it's J-Lo's best role.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
J-Lo's pretty damn good in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all you've got to say is
Morgan Freeman and Redford. The two of
them
play off each other great.
If you say Redford's in it, and I'm like, I'm in. You say Redford and Freeman's in it, I'm like, I need to get this. I need to watch this because like, they're both in it. Yeah. So
no, it is. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Next up, a Woody Allen film. I got mainly because of the cast. I'm pretty sure I've seen. Maybe Andy's got this one. I think it's called Anything Else. You got that one, Andy? Yeah, got that one. Yeah, I thought it was you. Got a good cast. DeVito, I mean, Jason Biggs, Christina Ricci, Woody Allen, Stockard Channing.
Don't like Woody.
Yeah. But that's fair. I'll be honest, his films are very hit and miss with me. Like, I can never tell whether I'm gonna like one from the next. Like, I watched that Interiors, and I thought it was the most dull film I've ever seen.
That's not one of his later movies.
Well, yeah, but then I go to Annie Hall, which I absolutely loved.
Yeah, Annie Hall is a good movie.
He looks like a real odd fellow.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Yeah,
creepy little man.
I like his movies. I just don't like him.
Yeah. So that this one I know is on Blu-ray, but again, for I think it was 50p. Yeah, 50p again. Had to get it for that price. It's called Raging Fire. It's Donnie Yen, and apparently it's directed by Benny Chan, who this was his last film. Apparently he's a big director in Hong Kong, but it's an action film about cops and drug lords and all that. So I like Donnie Yen, so I thought I'd give it a go for that. You know, don't know if anyone has seen this one.
Donnie Yen's awesome though.
Yeah. I mean, this I only got for Tom Selleck. I mean, you don't get this film for any of the other cast, but the plot like grabbed me, so I thought, why not? It's called The Love Letter. Unfortunately, it's also got Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. And Kate Capshaw, bit of random. She's the lead. I mean, Blythe Danner, I like Blythe Danner, she's in here. Geraldine McEwen, I like her. Tom Everett Scott, again, not really big on. Directed by a random guy called Peter Ho Sun Chan, because everybody knows who he is. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, but it's a rom-com, so I thought, you know what, it looks sweet enough. Set in a small, sleepy seaside town. I was like, yeah, that's got me. I'll give that a watch.
Enjoy that.
I will. Hopefully I will. Yeah. This one's another new one. £1.50 I got this one for, and good cast. Don't know if the film's going to be any good. It's called William Tell with what's his name, Claes Bang, and it's got like Ben Kingsley's in it, Jonathan Pryce, Rafe Spall. It's a historical epic, I think. But you know,
he shoots an apple off a kid's head. That's William
have you seen
Tell,
it?
right? No, that's William
Yeah,
Tell,
yeah.
though, isn't it?
Oh,
That's William Tell, the story.
I don't know. I have no idea. That's the first for me. I mean, yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I know that again.
This younger
Not,
generation.
Yeah.
But
teach him, Jim. Teach him.
Again, I know it's got a Blu-ray, but I thought for £1.50 because it's a new release, I'll watch, like, pick it up and give it a go because it sounds interesting. I like a good epic sometimes. The Gathering Storm, Churchill film with Albert Finney, Vanessa Redgrave.
Good movie.
I like Churchill. Yeah.
Good movie. Albert Finney's really good in that.
Yeah, like Albert Finney in anything.
Yeah, he does a good Churchill.
Yeah. This one I think Andy recommended, and I've been after it for a while, so I'm glad that I finally could pick it up. That's One Night at McCall's.
It's a good movie. Yeah. Good cast in that movie.
I know that's one of the reasons I wanted to watch it. It's got a fantastic cast like Michael Douglas, John Goodman, Matt Dillon, Liv Tyler, Paul Reiser. Yeah, so get that one up as well. Never heard of this one. Again, I got it for the cast because that's what sold me. It's called Beautiful Joe with Billy Connolly, Sharon Stone, and Ian Holm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sharon Stone with Billy Connolly.
Yeah. He basically plays a florist who gets involved with this ex-stripper turned con girl who is in major debt to this local crime boss, George the Geek, played by Ian Holm. And they head to Vegas, unaware that they're in hot pursuit of them. You know, like
Geek.
Carlos, that's on Prime if you want to watch it, Carlos.
So I gather Sharon Stone's the stripper.
Yes.
No, Ian Holm is.
Well, you never know. You just never know.
Sharon Stone's the geek.
You just never know. These days, you know, they might try to make things a little bit more interesting and different.
But yeah, I like Billy Connolly, so I saw that and then I flipped it over and saw Ian Holm was in it as well. And I read the plot and I'm like, wow. Yeah, never heard of it, but I want to give it a watch.
Got good reviews, Ollie.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
He doesn't care about reviews. Weren't you paying attention?
Yeah. This one I got again because of the cast. I remember it coming out and I just thought it looked like a good sort of war film. 6 Minutes to Midnight with Eddie Izzard, Dame Judi Dench, and Jim Broadbent. Sort of, it's set on the precipice of World War II when basically Nazi Germany was sending all their young girls to school, like, what do they call it? Like finishing school, like in English seaside towns. And then obviously the war breaks loose and it's a thriller. I know that it's a thriller. And Eddie Izzard's a new teacher that's just arrived at the school and he suspects something's not quite right. So yeah,
he's not dressed up in that, is he?
He's not a woman in this one.
He's the new teacher at finishing school.
Yeah. He's one of the girls at the finishing school.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Jim doesn't know and Kenny, I mean, his old act was a drag queen, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I know who Eddie Izzard is.
Oh, he is now full-time Susie. He's changed his name. He's not Eddie Izzard anymore. He's called Susie Izzard now. And he only goes about as her now. He dresses up as a woman everywhere now.
Oh, okay.
Not really a shock, you know. I mean, again, more power to her. Whatever. I don't,
Then-
I'll call whatever pronoun they want. I'll call them whatever they got, whatever they want. I got all goddamn day.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that about, no one. I've never heard of him for quite a while.
Yeah. Next up, I got a
Okay.
Kenny special because Kenny would like this one. It's a
Meatball
film.
Sandra
It's
Bullock.
called no. It's called Here on Earth. It's got Chris Klein and Lily Sobieski and Josh Hartnett's in there, Annette O'Toole, Bruce Greenwood,
okay.
Michael
I
Rooker.
don't think
It's a rom-com from the early noughties, but like basically he's a rich kid and he ends up crashing his brand new Mercedes and he meets the girl on the other side of the tracks, and they start a secret romance, and it's that sort of film. So it's big tick for Kenny. So
Whatever happened to her? Lily Sobieski.
she retired. She was in that 88 Minutes with Pacino. She
was
was
in a
the
lot
killer.
of movies in that time period, like late
And
90s, early
she gave up.
2000s. Really?
She retired in the late noughties. Yeah, I think she's a teacher now.
Wow, because she was decent. I thought she was a good actress.
she
Loved her
reminded
in
me a lot
Joyride.
of Helen Hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's got that
absolutely.
look. Yeah,
Yeah.
got this one which could be shit, but I won't know until I watched it. Pilgrimage. Tom Holland, John Bernthal, and Richard Armitage. Some sort of medieval knight type thing.
John Barenthal. There you go.
That's the reason why I picked it up, not because of Tom Holland,
he's a good
because of
actor.
him.
Well, Tom
So-
Holland's all right, but John Barenthal is real good.
Yeah, again, 50p. You know what? I'll give that a watch, see what it's like.
Jim, that's on Hulu, by the way.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out. I got Hulu. So.
Yeah, that's,
I don't want to spend.
when I
don't
look
wanna
down,
spend
I'm just
the
typing all
50
these
cents.
into my
Yeah.
phone.
A few I've never even heard of now, but they've got a decent cast. This one is called Where the Truth Lies, and it's Kevin Bacon, Colin Firth, and Alison Lohman, and it's a 1950s murder
I've seen
mystery.
I've seen that.
It's an
Years
Atom
ago.
Egoyan. It's an Atom Egoyan film.
Yes.
So I never heard of it. Never heard of it, and I picked it up and I was like, "What?" And I was reading the back. I'm like a murder mystery, like
It's a good
Colin
movie.
Firth, Kevin Bacon playing singer. Like, yeah, go watch that.
No, it's a good
Like-
movie. It's a twisted movie. It's got some twists that you won't see coming.
Yeah, I
It's-
mean, yeah, it looks good. Like,
It's on Prime and Tubi.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Shit, that came out in the 90s. Had to, right?
06.
Wow.
05?
Okay. Well, still 20.
Yeah,
05,
06, 05. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a good movie. You'll like that one, Ollie.
yeah. Another one. Never heard of this before. Came out sort of off when he was coming off of Train Spotting, off of like the rise of Train Spotting. But I've never heard of it. It's a film called Rogue Trader with Ewan McGregor and Anna Friel.
I've heard of
Apparently
that
it's
one.
based on a true story. It's about like the money market, set in the 90s, and
Looks like that movie Boiler Room.
that
With,
sort. I think it's that
with
sort of
Vin
thing.
Diesel.
It's that sort of thing, I think. But I mean, it's a Fox release. I know I can see that, and it's like, I mean, Ewan McGregor alone. I watch anything he's in. I think he's a terrific actor. So, thought I'd pick it up again, 50p. So why the hell not?
It's a fucking
And,
murder.
Then the Bromley Boys. Don't know if anyone's. I mean, my American friends will not know what this is.
No idea.
Andy or Carlos, ever heard of this
No.
one?
Never heard of that one.
It's Alan Davies, Martine McCutcheon, Adam Deacon, and Jamie Foreman. About Bromley Football Club in the late
Wow.
60s, who are supposed to be the worst football team in Britain. And it's about this
Oh.
teenage boy that basically becomes the manager. And it's like a feel-good sort of film, and he sort of tries to rise them to the top. I like a
It's got to be.
feel-good
It's got to
film.
be a comedy.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
family comedy. Yeah.
I suppose Martin McCutcheon's got to be the eye candy.
Has to be, yeah. She has to be. She's not in anything anymore. I mean, she did Love Actually and then disappears.
Andy would know about her, wouldn't you, Andy? Martin McCutcheon?
Yeah, she got
She was a good singer one time, didn't she?
She was a singer at one time. I think she got a break in EastEnders, wasn't it? And then
that's right. Yeah.
You got Love Actually was the big movie, and then I think a couple of years later she declared bankruptcy. I think.
Yeah.
That'd be by then.
I think I definitely would
watch the film or do her.
Andy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Then I got I don't know if this is going to be any good, but it's got The Cage in it, so I had to pick it up. Justice on Blu-ray. Don't know if anyone's seen that one. If it's any good.
I've heard of it. I've not seen it.
It's probably on
Guy Pearce as well. I mean, I think this was just before he went into doing just the direct-to-video films, so it might be all right, you know. Again, 50p. I picked it up to give it a go. This one goes for quite a bit of money on Blu-ray over here, and I saw it in a British Heart Foundation for $2.50, and it's one I've wanted to watch for a while, so I just grabbed it. And that's Hunt for the Wilder People, Taika Waititi film.
That's a good movie. I've heard really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, I've heard that's really good.
That kid from Deadpool.
Julian Dennison.
Yeah, he's awesome in that movie.
Yeah. And then the last one, which was actually a delivery, I messaged, I think I messaged Jim about this, and I know I messaged Kenny. I'm not sure if I messaged Carlos or Andy about it. But
you didn't like my response.
Yeah. I don't know. Was it that one?
I think so, maybe.
Probably. Kenny said the exact opposite to what you said, though.
Usually does.
Yeah. But I literally got this for about £10.
I agree with that comment.
Yeah. I got this for about £10 under what it's currently going for, and I believe it only came out last Monday. And that's the 4K of Soldier.
Yeah.
Which I'm on a Kurt Russell kick at the moment, so I saw it. It's a seller that I buy from quite a lot on Vinted, so he always does me like really good offers, and I just said, any chance you could do this any cheaper? And he said, oh yeah, for you I'll do it a bit cheaper. So he sent me an offer, and I was like, yeah. And off the back of that, he also said, do you want I got a sealed copy of Cobra on 4K? Like, yeah, I'll have that as well.
Awesome.
So that has been collected today by my sister. So
nice.
Yeah,
they've done a good job they've done a good job on that Arrow video.
Yeah, I'll check that out when I get home. But yeah, always pays to go back to sellers, because the more you get from the same seller, the
nice,
more likely
right?
they'll be to give you. Exactly. Be nice, be courteous, and you don't know, you may get some cracking deals like I've got with that. I feel like, considering it, he said he literally watched it on the Monday it came out, or whenever it came out, watched it on the night, and then put it up on Vinted. So he'd only watched it the once. And I said, as it's only the 4K and not the Blu-ray, do you think you could go any cheaper? And he said, yeah, I don't mind. So he, like I said, he sent me a really good offer, and I was like, yeah, I've got it.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
So
I have a guy like that on eBay that does the same for me too, Ollie.
Yeah. He does also. He mainly just puts up like lots of the boutique stuff. Like he'll do a lot of the Arrow stuff. He did a lot of. I got a lot of really cheap Indicator releases for like £5 each at the start of the year.
Nice.
So I've got like him on the bet. So anytime he posts something new, it comes through to my phone, so I can sort of see what and if there's like at the moment, I think he's got the limited edition 4K of Basket Case on there, and he's selling it for £10.
Nice.
Wow. Really?
So, I mean, if I hadn't spent too much already this month, I probably would grab that, because that's a film I'm interested to check. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'm interested to check it out.
Yeah, but you know what, Ollie? Even that $10 movie. It is very fucked up, but the $10 that you're throwing,
Yeah,
the $10 you're throwing out for that, you'd probably get that at your CEX.
Yeah, you'd
Especially
get that
with-
back.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
You get that
yeah,
back
Easy.
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 Yeah, with that addition. Yeah,
That's why I'm
It's not
saying
got
for the
it's not got slip cover.
$10,
Doesn't matter.
yeah.
it doesn't
It's
matter.
got-
It's a special
yeah.
edition.
It's got the
dude.
booklet. It's got everything else. It's got the
Yeah.
disc.
And that movie will never go out of demand. That's
Yeah.
one of those
Yeah.
cult
Yeah.
movies that there's a
It's
big devoted audience.
That's why I'm
What's-
saying
what's
for
in the
$10,
basket?
I would have just
Mm.
bought it, and then
Yeah.
you guys at least have CEX and stuff where you can trade and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we don't have shit.
we don't have that
Yeah.
here, unfortunately.
Uh,
We got pawn
Yeah.
shops that'll give you a quarter for a
Yeah.
movie that you just spent $30 for.
I seen a
Yeah.
guy. I seen a guy, and Jim, you're familiar with it. Hayes Q Jones on the eBay, on the YouTube. Dude had like Smallville like box sets that weren't even like open and stuff. I think he said he got like $35 for like the whole box.
Mm.
And I'm like pulling out my hair. I'm like, dude, you know how much Smallville is for a seasons of that?
Mm.
Never seen a single episode.
Wrong person to bring up. But TV series are very expensive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That's why
Believe
I'm
me,
saying
I've got plenty of TV shows on DVD, not Blu-ray, DVD that are expensive as shit. So
Yeah.
anything called Game of Thrones,
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
I'll say something about collecting TV seasons, whether it's DVD or DVD. I don't know why they do this, but let's just say if you're after a certain TV series and it's got like 5 seasons, it tends to happen where you'll get the majority of the seasons. They'll be round about the same sort of price, but you always get one fucking season that is sky fucking high.
Yeah.
And I don't know if these sellers do this just to fuck us over
Yep.
and pay
Because they
crazy
know that we're
money.
completists when it comes to that shit.
Oh, it does that every time. Every time. There's always one season that stands out. You think, why the hell is that season? It may not be the first one. It may not be the last one. It's always the one in the middle. It annoys the shit out of me when they do that.
You know which
Mm.
season
The
it was
drive-thru.
for me? It was the season that Ted Danson came on the CSI. Because I collect
Okay.
CSI. All the other ones you could get for about like $8 or $9. When his series, it was like $33.
Wow. Yeah.
Gotta
You
pay
know,
those
so you-
residuals, man.
You just gotta wait. Just gotta wait till it comes down in price.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I've had issues with that in the Dexter. I think season 3 and 4. I think the third one is the one with John Lithgow.
Four.
All the others, all the other series of Dexter, you can grab between £5 to £8, but that one goes for about 25, 35.
Yeah, Lithgow
It's
was
just-
7 or season 4.
Yeah, 4. So that always tends to happen. I'm trying to get one of the Walking Dead. I've got all those in these steelbook releases. Not the last one, not the first one, but season 10, which is a pile of shit. They want around about £70 for that. CX Online, where all the others you can pick up on eBay between £30 to £40. But for that one, I can't explain it. I just thought I'd just mention that. I know Andy doesn't get many TV series, but now and again I do. Some of my favourites, but it just annoys me when they just kind of, for some strange reason, they just think, oh, well, we'll fuck the collectors up a little bit and just boost that price up on just
Completists.
the one season.
They know that
Yeah.
most people are completists, so they'll be like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, what are your physical media recommendations of the week?
I don't have too many, but my first
Tino
one is
Lorber.
the new sound. Well, I'll get to that, Carlos. I'll get to that.
He's got a long list.
Don't worry.
I knew it.
The first one I'm going to go with is the new Sam Raimi film, Send Help.
All right, so I'm gonna,
Okay,
I
nice.
want that, but it's over here. You can only get it on if you want the Blu-ray, you got to get it on 4K.
Gotta get it in the 4K.
I don't know if that's the way it is there too.
I think they released the Blu-ray
There's a
separately.
Blu-ray. Yeah, there's a Blu-ray, you know.
Yeah. But fun film from earlier on in this year. Really, really enjoyed it. A lot of fun. So, the next ones are I've got to pick out of the new Kino Loba pack. Set of movies I've got. Okay, I'll go with this one first. Not a great movie. Ray Liotta, Lauren Holly.
Turbulence.
Yeah.
I like Turbulence more than Die Hard 2. There's your hot take of the day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. I think it's just as crazy, over the top, insane, but to me, it's arguably a more entertaining movie.
After we just gave Dennis Franz a lot of love for Die Hard 2,
Yeah.
you shit on him.
Yeah, that his
thing about
stock just
Die
dropped.
Hard 2. He said
Yeah.
Dennis Franz was the best thing about Die Hard 2, and I said absolutely, because he is.
Yeah, he's so quoted, like he's like, McClane, you think you're John Wayne? And he's like, Lorenzo, shut the fuck up and go do something useful. Go seal off the street. You can't talk to me like that.
No, my favorite line in that movie is from Marvin down in the tunnels where he's like, call in the military, just like you would, Jima.
Okay, and the last one I'm going to go with. I don't remember too much about this movie, but I'll give it a watch again on 4K. Deep Star 6. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I could have gone with another one. Below, because I enjoyed
That's
that
a
one
very
as well.
good one.
Blow's good.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah. I actually
Eric.
fuck Deep Star 6 off. I'll go with Below.
Yeah, go with Below.
Nice.
Deep Star 6
Kenny?
is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like
It's fun.
Leviathan and the Abyss, when
And The
they
Abyss,
came
yeah.
out, like I think just
All right.
that type of movie. But yeah, they're
First one is one that I watched on the Tubi, and then I liked it so much I bought it. Navajo Joe with Burt Reynolds.
Oh, yes. Violent, that one.
It is violent. It's a good movie, though.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
1967.
You know the story behind that one, Kenny?
No, I don't. I seen it on Tubi. I watched it one night, and I was
Yeah.
like, I loved it, and I just bought it on Amazon.
Well, the story behind that, Burt Reynolds went to Italy. He only took the flight over because he thought he was going to be working with Sergio Leone, because Clint Eastwood told him to get out there and do this Italian westerns. Because he said it's getting big out there doing these Italian westerns. And when he got out there, it wasn't Sergio Leone, it was Sergio Corbucci, and he was very disappointed.
Oh, okay.
And he's, well, I mean, not now because he's passed away, but he actually quoted that it was one of the worst movie experiences that he ever had. And he said it was the worst film that he's ever appeared in, which for me is not entirely true.
Yeah, not
really.
entirely true.
Tarantino, that's a favorite of his. Yeah. It's a pretty good one. He's, obviously he directed the original Django movie, but that was a story. He went out there thinking it was going to be Sergio Leone, and when he got there, the guy introduced himself. It's the Italian director. It was the other Sergio Corbucci, and he was really pissed off.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch this in a whole different manner now. Wow, that's cool. Next one up is another one I recently watched, and I just picked it up. I seen this. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's called The Crippled Masters. It's
never heard of that one.
A kung fu movie.
Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of that one, Ken.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Mr. Dan got me into this, and I picked it up.
I was going to say, that's got to be a Dan record.
Yeah. He loves martial arts.
And then one I picked up from my guy Ollie that I told you about. It gives me good deals. Reservoir Dogs.
Nice.
He had ordered two of them, and the person didn't want it anymore. So he kind of threw this in with another one I picked up a couple weeks prior to that, and he said, "Oh, just give me $10 for it." Like, done. So, and it hasn't even been opened or watched or anything
Is
like
that 4K?
that. It was, yeah, 4K,
Nice.
$10.
Yeah.
Dick. How many dicks is that?
Yeah,
A lot.
those are my three, but I really enjoyed the best of them for me. I enjoyed Navajo Joe. I like Reservoir Dogs, but Navajo Joe was a cool experience and very and like Carlos says, very violent.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
Yeah,
Jim?
I'd recommend that one. I've only picked up 3 movies that came on Saturday. The Niro kick. I picked up Jackknife,
I've never
which
seen that.
Ed Harris.
yeah, Robert De Niro and Ed Harris. They play 2 Vietnam vets. It's only available on DVD in the US, and this is a German Blu-ray. It does have an English audio, so I've got to check out what the transfer looks like, because it's the only Blu-ray release of this movie, Jackknife, which I remember watching. I kind of liked it. It was a little bit underrated. Another import, Mad Dog and Glory, De
That's a good
Niro,
one.
Uma Thurman, and Bill Murray in probably one of his first kind of serious roles, if I can remember. I mean, this is the Kino Lorber one goes for quite a lot of money, but this is a Scandinavian release, which does have the English text. It's been years since I last watched this one, but I think I enjoyed it more for Bill Murray being in that one. And from the US, from Vinegar Syndrome, I got this kind of Eurocrime rarities. These are very kind of rare Italian Eurocrime movies that's actually got released. The Day of the Cobra, The Iron Commissioner, and the other one, which I can't read because it's all in Italian. But it's just nice to have these movies get a kind of an English text release, because normally a lot of these movies, you've got to try and pick these up normally in Italy or Germany. So yeah, Vinegar Syndrome are now, I think they're going to do these kind of Eurocrime sets very similar to the Giallo movie sets. So that's just been released, I think the other week. So yeah, some Eurocrime movies. So that's basically the last 2 days what's come through the post.
Nice.
Nice.
Jim?
Yeah, I got Stifler looking at me again. It's okay, this one I just got today. It came in like an hour before I came on here. From 1977. One of the great World War II movies that I haven't seen in years. But I mean, you want to talk about casts, but Bridge Too Far.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Seen this
Yeah.
one or not? Ollie?
Good movie.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
What a cast. I mean, what a fucking cast. It's literally just one of those movies where it's like, holy shit, it's so-and-so. Holy shit, it's so-and-so. So, but yeah, like I said, that came out in 77. This is Kino Lorber. I just got this today. And because I'm a whore, and mine and Kenny's show tomorrow with Sean, talking movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim, we are doing a special episode called Time Warp, where we let our guests pick a year. And we go to that year and we pick our favorite movies from that year. And our first guest is Corey from Wilkie's Movies and Music. He picked 1987. And 1987 is a stellar year for movies. Okay. Just real quick. I wrote down 31 fucking movies that could possibly make that top 10 list. I mean, that's how good that year is. Okay. But no spoiler alert. I grabbed 2 movies from that year that aren't going to make that top 10, but they're very good movies that should be checked out. This is an out of print from Twilight Time. I don't know if it ever got a release out there in Europe or not, but it's never gotten one here in the States. And it's The Believers from director John Schlesinger with Martin Sheen and Helen Shaver, Robert Loggia, and Jimmy Smits. This is a voodoo suspense type movie. It's got one of the best, most chilling opening scenes in movie history, as far as I'm concerned. It's just so creepy, so well made. It's a great movie. And going back
the ending's
to war,
creepy as well.
Yeah, going back to war, the 80s there was a stretch in the late 80s where there was a lot of great Vietnam movies that came out. You know, Platoon and Full Metal Jacket, which came out. Full Metal Jacket definitely came out in 87. But another one came out in 87 that doesn't get as much love and should is Hamburger Hill.
Yeah.
From director John Irvin. And again, ensemble cast, great cast. Don Cheadle. This is Don Cheadle's film debut. And Dylan McDermott and Steven Weber and a bunch of other people. And you watch it, that movie, and the same thing is Bridge Too Far. It's like, oh, it's that guy. Wow, look how young that guy is. Wow, you know. So those are my picks this week.
Very nice indeed.
Good.
We'll just skim through a few comments and then we will get on to the main topic. Stacey's here. Hello, Stacey.
Hi, Stacey.
Hi, Steve.
Glad to see Explorers get a new nice 4K release from Vinegar Syndrome up for pre-order. Not the best Joe Dante film, but long overdue, a recent release, a nostalgic film I haven't seen in many years.
Yeah, I got it from Scream Factory. Well, Shout Factory, rather.
Yeah, I got my one from the
Shout Select, I think.
Adam says The Bride, along with The Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker, are films I watched once on release and will never watch again. Yeah, that's
right.
It follows us everywhere. Been rewatching Gomorrah, an Italian mafia drama set in Naples, season 1 to 3 and season 5, and the finale of £5 to £10 on Blu-ray.
I
Season
heard that's
4,
really
25
good.
to 6.
I heard that's
Yeah,
really,
I've heard
really
that's
good.
Yeah, I have as well. I have to try and, I think they're doing a film as well to cap it all off.
Oh, okay.
If I read somewhere. But yeah, nice stuff. My camera keeps lifting down. That's it there. Right, we shall now, once I've got it all ready, get on to our main topic tonight, which is sort of looking at the career of Robert De Niro. I'm pretty sure this will take us up to the end of the stream just because he's got a lot of films. So some of them we're just going to whisk through quite quickly, probably some of the lesser known ones. And we'll just give our brief thoughts on the ones that we have seen, just so we have time to get through all of them. I'm just scrolling to the bottom because, as I say, there is a lot here. What's the first one?
Early
first
in his career,
one,
he was in a lot of weird shit that nobody's ever heard of. So,
first one from 2004 is a film called The Bridge of San Luis Rey. Anyone seen this one?
No.
Nope.
It says, in 1714 Peru, a friar is tried by the Spanish Inquisition for questioning God's intentions when 5 die in the collapse of an Andean rope bridge. It's Gabriel Byrne, F. Murray Abram, Kathy Bates, Robert De Niro, and Harvey Keitel.
Supporting role then, yeah. Because he done a lot of these supporting cameo roles from sort of early 2000s.
Yeah.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the first one. Nobody's seen that one though.
Nope.
Next up from 1969 is a film called Sam's Song. Anyone seen this one?
No.
It says he is the lead in this one.
Yeah, that's like I said, that was back when he was doing shit.
Start.
Scorsese and De Palma and stuff were like students doing stuff.
Early movies, yeah.
We then have from 1979, from the same director as that film, a film called The Swap. Most of the same cast by the looks of things. I don't even know. Apparently, scrap that. Even though he features on the poster, apparently he's only in it in archive footage from the previous film. We have an Italian film from 2011 called Ages of Love. Anyone heard of that one?
My favorite film from that year.
It's a comedy, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, it's the only names I recognize is his and Monica Bellucci.
Told you that was my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Now we know why.
Yeah.
From 1992, we have a film called Mistress with Robert Wuhl,
that's
Martin
a comedy
Landau.
drama. It's a comedy
Yeah, looks
drama,
like
that
it.
one.
Eli Wallach's in it.
Yeah.
Danny Aiello. Decent
Yeah,
cast.
I think it's one of those movies where he just kind of pops up.
He's just
in the
it.
movie. Yeah. A lot of those movies I don't tend to enjoy watching because obviously he's like, the big name, and I just kind of it's just like a payday for probably a day's work, isn't it, or a week's work?
Yeah. From 2012, we have a film called Freelancers. Anyone seen that one?
Freelancers.
Nope.
It's got
that's the one with 50
De
Cent.
Niro, 50 Cent, and Forrest Whitaker. Yeah. Vinnie Jones.
I love Forrest Whitaker, but 50 Cent I avoid at all costs.
Get Rich or Die Trying's good.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
he just annoys the shit out of me.
That's fair enough.
Fitty and Diddy ought to do a movie.
Oh gosh.
There he goes. Yeah.
Fitty Diddy.
Oh gosh. No,
that sound right, man.
That was the name of my dog.
Fitty Diddy.
No, his name was Fiddy, but because he was a Jack Russell and he was small, we called him Fiddy Diddy.
Who knew?
That's not me just making shit up.
I know.
That is. You can go back on my channel a few years and it's documented that is my dog's name. He was named because my stepdad is a fan of 50 Cent, so he called the dog. This is back probably when Get Rich or Die Trying came out.
See, it's all
and he called him Biddy.
Yeah. I won't give him 5 cents for his albums.
Not even a quarter.
Yeah.
It's a fucking quarter.
But I take it nobody's seen that one then.
No.
Okay.
Carlos definitely hasn't.
Savage Salvation from 2022 with De Niro and John Malkovich and Jack Houston.
Really? No.
Again, good cast. No idea.
He plays a local sheriff that basically has to team up with this guy who basically I think his wife's been killed, and it's to do with drug dealers, and he teams up with the local sheriff played by De Niro to go after him. I think Malkovich plays the villain.
Okay.
So nobody's seen that one though.
Nope, never heard of it.
We have a remake next from 19. I don't know what that was. We have a remake from 1992 next, and that is Night in the City.
I've seen that.
Seen it.
Don't
remember it.
Don't remember anything about it.
Yep.
That's the one with Jessica Lange, isn't it? The remake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Eli Wallach again. Jack Warden.
Don't remember it.
I can't remember. It must have been many years since that's 90s. That one I ain't seen that one
92.
since.
Yeah.
Carlos, you were talking about crappy movies with seen it. Watch 10 Minutes Gone with Michael Chiklis and Bruce Willis. Okay, I love both actors.
Yeah, I do.
Bruce Willis is in it for 5 minutes. Okay, and this is supposed to take over 24 hours. He's in the same suit every scene, and it's supposed to be different days.
Wow.
I mean, you could just tell that he just I'm not kidding you. Ollie, see if you can find that at your charity shop. It's called 10 Minutes Gone.
I picked up loads. Yeah, I picked up loads last year.
Don't pay anything over 50 cents for this movie. Okay? Because
I'd heard about the movie and it sounds I heard about the movie that he done with Michael Chiklis, and it sounds good. But because obviously Michael Chiklis was in the show.
I love Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
Vic Mackey. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But this movie, Carlos, is absolutely. My mom goes, "What?" Because she still called him the commish. And
Yeah.
she goes,
The commish. There you go.
and she's like, why is he changed and Bruce isn't? I said, Mom, they shot it all in the same day. I mean, it was just like they
I'll be
have.
right back. Please
All right,
continue.
Oh, but there's like one scene where it's a span over 2 days, and they're all in the same outfits, and I was just like
Wow.
laughing.
Mm.
So if you can, Ollie, if you want to watch something funny, just what and the scenes, they look like they were separated, like
Yeah.
they were in two different rooms when they shot the scene. It was just,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I had
No,
to
that's all right.
let Carlos know if
Mhm.
he could find
Yeah.
that one to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Next
probably
up-
check it out because of the pairing. I think, as much as I like them both, but yeah, I heard it was really bad.
Yeah.
Next up from 2014, we have a film called The Bagman.
No.
Never heard
No,
of that.
it's De Niro and John Cusack in this one.
Oh, okay, so he's the main lead.
Actually, I
Okay.
have heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's De Niro, John Cusack, Rebecca DaCosta, and Crispin Glover. Oh, and Sticky Fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
From Onyx.
Yeah.
You know everything about
Rap
Sticky
group.
Fingers. Is he
Yeah.
is he a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rap
I-
star.
Yeah.
He's a fluffer.
It says a criminal waits in a seedy motel for his boss after killing several men to steal a bag. De Niro plays the villain in that one.
Okay.
Wow.
8 heads in a duffel bag. Nope. Never seen it. I have seen
Coming
that one.
in next from last year, we have Tin Soldier. Anyone watch that one?
That's the new, yeah. No.
No.
Jamie Foxx and De Niro.
No.
No. Wait, Kenny. It says you have seen that one.
I did?
Yes.
It was that
Yes,
memorable
Kenny.
he forgot about it.
I looked and I saw a big face of John Candy. I'm like, wait, Kenny has seen it now, streaming on Hulu. You watched it like literally less than 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. See, it's so forgettable.
He
Yeah,
watches so
obviously.
many movies. It's like they all kind of blend together.
Yeah, seriously, it's like when you get like that, there's not like that many memorable movies that come out like Michael, and then
Yeah.
you just and especially like Carlos said, I think a couple weeks ago, when you're watching these Netflix movies, they all seem to run the same. I think it was Andy
Yeah.
that came that said that they all have the same formula. The Netflix movies, and they could just kind of run the same, and you could insert this actor, insert like that act,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
You
just
can't
don't
remember.
remember. I don't
Yeah.
remember it.
That's
I
fair
love
enough.
that.
Jackknife's next, which is the one that Carlos mentioned.
It's a good
you've
movie,
seen
that
that one. Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah,
I think-
it's underrated.
It's a drama.
it's on my list. Yeah.
Character study.
One,
more
that- one that I like next, directed by the great Taylor Hackford, and this was his last directorial effort. It's a film called The Comedian, and De Niro is the lead in this film, and it's a fantastic film. If you've not seen it, I gave
No,
it
I
4
haven't seen that
stars. It's Robert De Niro, Leslie Mann, Danny DeVito, Edie Falco, Harvey Keitel, Charles Grodin, Patti LuPone, and Cloris Leachman.
It's a good cast, that one.
He's just an aging comic comedian that's sort of on the brink of getting cancelled because he's very outspoken. And it's
that
sort
could
of
quite easily be a sequel to King of Comedy.
yeah. It's like he's not quite like that, but it's like he's quite sleazy in it as well.
Yeah.
So he's interested in Leslie Mann, who's obviously like 40 years younger than him.
I don't know if she's that much younger. Well, yeah, maybe she is.
Yeah, about that.
If this helps, it says a look at the life of an aging insult comic named Jack Burke.
Jackie Burke, yeah. But yeah, it's a good film. I enjoyed it. It's got a great cast as well, like I said. So recommend that if you've not seen it. Godsend is next.
Terrible
Which
movie.
I've got it.
Mm.
But I've not seen it yet. And funnily enough, I've just realised it's the same director that directed that William Tell film.
Mm.
So,
good luck.
Greg Kinnear, Robert De Niro, you know, like. Yeah, I did. I'll be honest. I watched the trailer for it earlier, and I thought it looks like it's going to be one of those that is a one and done. So, yeah, terrible.
Godsend is on Tubi, folks. If you wanna.
There you go.
Yeah, it wasn't well received at all.
No,
but we don't care about critics.
we do not.
Absolutely,
No.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we've got to go true to our word.
Yeah. Next up, from 1990, we have Stanley and Iris.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jane Fonda and De Niro. It's not as good as Falling in Love with De Niro and
Michelle
Meryl
Pfeiffer.
Streep.
Yeah. I mean, Jodie gave it 3.5. So, yeah, there you go. There's that one. Then we have City by the Sea.
That's the one with
don't remember
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
Mm?
With the little girl.
I don't know. It's got Robert De Niro, Francis McDormand, James Franco.
Yeah,
Eliza
James Franco's
Dushku.
his son, who's a junkie.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Who
'Cause
supposedly
like
killed somebody, and he's trying to like protect his son. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, looks like my sort of film. Yeah,
it's all right.
Next up, Killing Season with Travolta and De Niro.
Yeah, I think they play two war veterans. One's and they kind of I think one's a Bosnian soldier. I think John Travolta's the Bosnian soldier.
Yeah,
I
that's
think there's a scenario where they're sort of like they kind of go
it's a cat and
against
mouse
each other
sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
why not?
That's also on Tubi, guys.
Check out John Travolta's kind of like Bosnian, Serbian accent.
Yeah,
it's quite laughable. Yeah.
We then have from 2015 a film called Heist.
I've heard of
Jeffrey
it,
Dean Morgan, Robert De Niro, Kate Bosworth, Dave Bautista. Those are the main ones.
Yeah, see,
I think it's about.
When you said Heist, I was thinking of the Gene Hackman movie.
Yeah,
with Danny DeVito.
Yeah, not that one. The other one.
Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't seen.
Haven't seen that one.
Seen the Gene Hackman one.
Yeah, I've got that. I brought that down here with me to watch, but I've still not watched it yet.
That's a David Mamet movie.
Yeah,
it's good.
Then we've got the one I mentioned earlier, which is What Just Happened. Which recommended. Then we have Guilty by Suspicion.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
That was about. Wasn't that one about a director or producer who came back?
The
he got blacklisted. Yeah,
for the McCarthy era back in the day.
Yeah,
when the American government thought that everybody was in Hollywood was a communist and wanted names, and if you didn't name names, they blacklisted you.
I saw it once. It's one actually I don't own. Actually, Guilty by Suspicion.
Yeah,
Scorsese's actually in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a De Niro. He directed that one. I think.
No, Erwin Winkler.
Erwin Kerr.
He's only directed 2 movies, De Niro: Bronx Tale and The Good Shepherd. I think they're only 2 movies.
Good Shepherd. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. Then we have True Confessions.
Carlos
I saw that a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mystery. The mystery movie with Robert Duvall. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
And you called it, Carlos. The 2 roles should have been reversed.
Yeah.
We then have a film called Stone with De Niro and Edward Norton and Mila Jovovich. Prison film.
I've got that to watch. Is it any good, Jim?
Yeah, it's decent. It's watchable.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not top tier, but mainly because of the acting. You got De Niro and you got Edward Norton together, just like in the score. They're good together.
Yeah. We then have a boxing film, which I really like. I've seen this one. It's called Hands of Stone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say grip match.
No.
I have actually got that one. He plays Roberto Duran's trainer, Ray Arcel.
Yeah. It's worth watching just because Ana de Armas gets her kit off everything.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be honest, that's the only thing I remember about the film.
I'm offended.
I gave it 3 stars. 2 of those stars have been
He doesn't like really Catholic high school girls in trouble, but he don't mind Ana de Armas getting her kid on.
Have you seen that movie then, Ollie?
Yeah.
The bits that I've seen, they really aged De Niro.
To make him look older. Yes, it's done well. Not like The Irishman.
Yeah.
I had to get an American copy because that's not released over here in the UK. So
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it when it first came out 10 years ago now. Like I say, that is probably the first time I ever saw Ana de Armas, and I'm like, hello there.
She's pretty damn hot.
Yeah. Then we have The Comeback Trail, which I've actually got.
Morgan Freeman.
That movie.
Yeah,
sucks.
Tommy Lee Jones. Oh no, I bet it's good, Kenny.
No, it's bad. I got it on Hamilton Book, and it was not good.
But do you think I might like it?
Who knows what you like?
Me and Ollie are probably similar with. I don't know.
There's not many films that me and Kenny disagree on. So
yeah, it just fell flat, Ollie.
Okay.
The whole premise.
Is that the one, Kenny, when he's trying to direct? He's trying to make a western.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
and they're trying to get the insurance money.
Yeah,
is that right? Like killing them off. Yeah. Then we have underrated film next. He's sort of not supporting, but he's not the lead, if you know what I mean. He's like sort of more of a co-lead, I suppose. It's called Being Flynn. It's a drama from 2012.
Yeah,
Paul Dano's the lead.
He plays a writer. I think his son's looking for him because he's homeless or something.
That's right. Yeah, Julianne Moore is in it, but she's not in it much. She plays his deceased mum. I remember I saw it last year. Got the Blu-ray. Enjoyed that. Thought that was a solid watch. Yeah, I gave that 3.5. Then the crappy 15 minutes. that might be the worst De Niro film I've seen, to be honest. Might be.
Yeah, well,
but I've not seen. There's some that I've not seen yet. So
don't ever watch The Last Tycoon.
Oh, that's coming up. Yeah,
you will fall asleep. You will fall asleep during that piece of shit.
I might have to say The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I would still rather watch that again than The Last Tycoon.
Next up is We're No Angels.
I like that one. I seen that.
I actually didn't mind that. I thought Sean Penn and De Niro were good. I mean, it's a remake.
Yeah, I was going to say I enjoyed
it's not the Bogart. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Then we have Mad Dog and Glory, which is another one that's already been mentioned. Then we have Ezra.
No.
Anyone seen Ezra from 2023? I think it is. Bobby Cannavale.
No. Never heard of that.
Yeah, let me go into it. My letterbox is freezing up. I think it's where he's a grandfather to an autistic boy, and it's like a road trip film, I think.
No idea.
Okay.
De Niro makes a lot of movies.
Oh, he's done especially now. He like pops them out like nearly every couple every year.
Yep, he's the new Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Directed by Tony Goldwyn, it says that one.
Okay.
Rose Byrne, Vera Farmiga, Whoopi Goldberg, Rainn Wilson. Yeah, I think it's a road film by the looks of things.
Everybody who ever worked with Tony Goldwyn, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Next up, one that I never hear anyone mention, but I really liked it. It's called Flawless, Joel Schumacher film.
With Rosie Perez?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That's the cross-dressing one, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
And he's a really straight-laced guy, and Philip Seymour Hoffman's his neighbor that's a cross-dresser. And he has a stroke.
I was thinking of the Jeff Bridges, Rosie Perez movie. Which
Fearless.
Yes.
Yeah. Flawless is fun, though. I remember thinking it's quite funny. Had anyone seen that one?
No.
I did that
I've heard of it
years ago.
Yeah.
No.
Then The Last Tycoon.
I heard that one's bad. Yeah, not my sort of movie. Yeah.
There's a scene, I shit you not, where him and I forgot who the other actor is, but the two of them are having a conversation. And there's literally where the two of them are just sitting there staring at each other for about 5 minutes, and nobody says a word.
Oh my god, it's got fantastic cast.
It's not even like the camera changes; it just sits there, and it's like
Tony Curtis, Robert Mitchum, even Jack Nicholson's in it. Jack Nicholson's
Donald Pleasance,
Nicholson. It's him and Nicholson, and it's like, how could a scene with these two actors be this boring? You know what I mean? It's so bad,
and
bad.
Directed by Eli Kazan. Yeah.
Going back to the Blacklist thing, because he named it.
Yeah. Then we got Showtime, like I mentioned earlier. I watched that. That's a fun cop film.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Greetings. De Palma film, student film.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an early one then, 70s.
Yeah, 68. Yeah. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Well, Andy loves that one. He was just talking about
Andy has that on 4K.
Yes,
I've got it on Blu-ray.
You shocked me there, Alan. Andy, I thought you'd have the deluxe edition with the 100-page book.
5 different cuts.
Yeah,
they have. The fuckers haven't released it yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm hearing, Andy. There's going to be a 4K release of that from Kino Lorber.
I've heard that.
So the carrot's dangling now.
If that come with a slipcover, you know I'm ordering that bad boy.
With a special slip.
Yeah.
The carrot's dangling now.
Yeah. Next up, Grudge Match, which is all right. I don't mind it.
It was fun. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
Raging Bull versus Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, pretty much. The Wizard of Lies, where he plays Bernie Madoff.
Yeah,
that's
a good movie. That's an HBO movie.
Yeah. Barry Levinson again. Killer Elite, the remake with Jason Statham, Clive Owen, and De Niro.
It's okay. The original one was Robert Duvall and James Caan. Okay. It's okay, that one.
Yeah. We have Falling in Love with De Niro and Meryl Streep.
That's a good one.
At that time, they were considered the best actress and the best actor.
Well, they are, yeah. Still are, I think. They may not make the best decisions, but still up there.
Not my sort of movie, but I actually enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Next up, next up is a film that should work, but for me, it just didn't work, and that is Righteous Kill. Having Pacino and De Niro on screen again, you think,
Yeah.
how could that not work? And it just doesn't work. It's just not good.
Yeah. I actually didn't mind it. I mean, just to have them two up on screen again. I mean, I think probably the main problem is with that. After they'd done the Heat, they just wanted to put them on screen again. You know, maybe they should have come up with a big sort of movie.
Better script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheaply done. Yeah. They just
Yeah. Just a better script, because again, that's one of those scripts that when you watch it, it's like, what the fuck, man? I mean, it's just
Yeah. Then
they try too hard. They try too hard in that movie to kind of twist it and shock it, don't they, Jim?
Yeah. And again, it doesn't work because as good as those two are, you could see where the movie's going before it gets there, you know, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah. I remember going to the cinema to watch that, and I was actually quite disappointed, you know, because I'd had a good run of seeing some really good De Niro movies. So yeah.
Then we have Kenny's favorite De Niro film, The War with Grandpa. Just waiting for Kenny to say something then.
I thought you were going to say bad grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa.
Or dirty grandpa, right?
Yeah.
That's
I've not seen it.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Well, the first one made quite a bit of money, didn't it? Dirty Grandpa.
Oh no, it's not a sequel.
Totally different.
Yeah, this is a different thing.
This is a little boy who takes revenge on. It's sort of like a Home Alone kind of version.
Yeah.
With De Niro.
Yeah, it's more of a family movie.
Because Dirty Grandpa, that's the road movie with him and his grandson.
Zac Efron.
Zac
Efron.
But the War on the Grandpa, that's not a sequel. Oh, okay, I thought that was a sequel.
Yeah, the little boy, like he disciplines him one day, and then he's out to get his grandpa. So
little psychopathic kids do in America.
Yeah. Next up,
what's he got? What's he got? An M16? He comes at him.
Yeah, it's a kid. So he does like Dennis the Menace kind of stuff. Like he puts soap in his toothpaste and it was like one of those like little, like when he wakes up in the morning, he's got like two black eyes and like something like dork written on his head or something like that. You know,
the type of shit that we would have gotten our asses kicked for when we were kids.
No.
Basically, it's a harmless one that you can put on for the kids, and they would just like laugh stupidly.
Okay.
But you're like looking, you're watching it, and it's like, are you talking to me? And it's like you're thinking that's De Niro, and he's getting like like beat up by like a 6-year-old.
Okay. I thought that was a straight up sequel. Okay.
Oh no, totally different ones.
We've got Everybody's Fine next, which is a good film. That's a good one. Kenny's seen that one.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking to you about earlier.
Yeah, good film that is. Then we have a Tony Scott film, The Fan.
That's a good one.
I own that one.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
I'm not no pun intended. I'm not a fan.
Oh,
yeah,
you didn't like that?
I'm not a huge fan of it either. I got it mainly because I wanted to have all the films from Tony Scott.
No, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me.
Fair enough. Yeah. Then we have another newish one, About My Father, which is it's okay. Nothing too bad. Kim Cattrall's in it, so that's always a bonus. Yeah, anyone seen that one?
I know of it.
Have
you, Kenny? I don't know if I can see on here if you've seen it or not. No, it says you've not rated it if you have seen it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of those that kind of they all run together, like a lot of those.
Yeah. We'll do a double bill next of analyze this and analyze that.
I love
First
both of
one.
them.
Yeah,
See, the
they're a
First
lot of
one's
fun.
better.
Yeah,
I've only seen the first
Yeah.
one. I've not seen the second one yet.
They're both
Same.
decent, but the first one's better.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you what was good in that first one when they reacted that scene in The Godfather. I thought that was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
With instead of Marlon Brando, the bit where he's in the market and he gets shot, but this time it's Billy Crystal. He's thinking of it.
Yep.
I thought that was
Mm.
really well made.
What was really funny was that movie came out the same year that The Sopranos started.
Yeah,
And
obviously it was
were like,
influenced.
a lot of people
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, they're just ripping off The Sopranos," and it's like,
Yeah.
no, they film these things. It's not like
Yeah.
it takes a week for a movie to be made and thrown out in the theaters. But yeah, I remember a lot of comparisons to The Sopranos when that movie came out.
Next up is one I quite like, and that's Las Vegas.
Oh
Helps with
yeah,
the
that's a good
cast.
one.
De Niro, Freeman, Klein, Douglas, Mary
Oh,
Steenburgen.
that's a new one. I ain't seen that one yet.
Oh, that's a great one, Carlos. Such a fun film. Yeah, I think all of us
Geriatric
except for Carlos.
bachelor party.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas is getting married again to a much, much younger woman.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Not in the film, but and they all go to Las Vegas for their bachelor party.
Yeah.
Another one that came out the same year as that, The Big Wedding. Another fun one. Good cast. You got De Niro, Diane Keaton, Susan Sarandon, Robin Williams, Topher Grace, Amanda Seyfried, Katherine Heigl. It's a big family sort of wedding film,
Yeah.
It's a hell of a
which is
cast.
entertaining again. Yeah, entertaining again. Has anyone seen that one?
Never heard of it.
Anything with Katherine Heigl in it is death.
Okay.
I was going to say Knocked Up, but you don't like Seth Rogen either. So.
No.
Or Jonah
No, she
Hill.
is one of the I think she was voted. Now Hollywood's big, right? I think she was
Yes.
voted the most nastiest person in
Oh
Hollywood.
wow.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, she
Um,
won her Emmy on the only reason why I know this because my
Grey's
friend
Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy quit the show, thought she was going to be a Hollywood star. She did, what was it, 21 Dresses or something like that?
27 Dresses, yeah.
Yeah, 27 Dresses, and everything that she's done has absolutely bombed.
Yeah. What did you think of that one, Andy?
Yeah, despite the amazing cast, it's a dull movie. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not great. It doesn't stick out. Once you've watched it, you've instantly forgot it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Next up, we've got great film, another great cast, Marvin's Room, with DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton, De Niro, Dan Hedaya. Good film. I do like that one. Have you guys seen that one?
Seen it, don't remember it.
Yeah, I'm the same as Jim. Seen it, don't remember it.
Well, according to this, Andy, you gave it 4.5 stars on Letterboxd.
We gave it 4.5.
4.5.
Nah, that shit's wrong. I need to change that. 4.5.
That means you've got to rewatch it.
Andy was probably watching another room. He had 2 TVs on or something.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Are we talking about Marvin's Room? Are we talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I'm changing that.
How can you change it if you can't even remember it?
Nah,
Because if it was a 4.5 star movie, he'd remember it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Imagine
I
going.
thought Andy's giving it 4.5.
4.5.
Imagine going. I think I'm going to watch this movie because Andy gave it almost a 5 star.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's come down to 3. I'm giving that 3 stars.
Oh,
Andy
That's
was
a shame.
I think Andy was on a
Refresh
generous
you.
night, I think.
yeah, I've refreshed it now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Nah, refresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
So Andy
think
gave
Andy
that
was-
3 stars.
3 stars.
What's that?
Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it.
You must have been having a real
Nah,
good
four and a
night
half,
if
no.
you've changed that.
Then we
Yeah.
have Men of Honor.
That's a
Good
good movie.
movie. Yeah.
Cuba
He,
Gooding Jr.
he treats him like shit, and then he kind of he becomes an underwater sort of diver, doesn't he? In the
Yeah.
World War, isn't it, Jim? Yeah,
He was the first African American
that's it.
diver, deep sea
Yeah.
diver for the Navy back then. And
He
yeah,
uses
it's based on a true story. He loses a foot and all kinds of shit and keeps on going. I mean, it's
Wow.
a really good movie.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I have to try and watch that.
He's
Niro
quite
is a
right.
piece of shit for 90%
He's-
of the movie.
Yeah, he's a bit of a racist at the start, then he's calling
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. all the names under the sun, and he kind of wins him over, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
by the end of the movie, he totally respects him. You know.
Yeah, it's a good movie. That.
Mm. Then we have The Good Shepherd, which is I remember that being all right. Yeah, I remember enjoying that one.
That's the
Matt
second movie he's
Damon.
directed. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt
Yeah.
Damon.
Angelina Jolie, De Niro,
Jolie.
Alec Baldwin, William Hurt, Joe Pesci, John Turturro, Billy Crudup, Michael Gambon. Great cast.
Yeah.
Just got a spy thriller.
Yeah. I own it. Double feature with the Adjustment Bureau, and I more or less got it for the Adjustment Bureau.
Yeah.
Because both of them had Matt Damon.
Damon. Next up, favorite of mine, rewatched recently, Backdraft.
Backdraft's
Good
fun.
movie.
Great film.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah.
Good cast.
One
Well,
that
except for
Carlos. Yeah, one that Carlos said he watched. The Family, fun film.
It's all right.
It's Luc Besson,
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
It is, yeah,
Hey?
Yeah, it's Luc Besson.
Luc Besson.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hide and Seek. Mm.
No.
It's all right. Another one of those predictable PG-13 horror movies.
Yeah. Then we've got Hi Mum. Another De Palma early work.
That's an early one.
Yeah,
My favorite De Palma movie.
of course it is. Then we have The Auto Nights from last year, which I enjoyed. But that was good.
I'm yet to watch that one. I've got to watch that
It
one.
was all
before the
right. I
weekend.
thought it was all right. Yeah, for what they do with it, I thought it was okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching it, but I didn't finish it because that was right around the time that my mom was having her issues. So that's a movie I got to go back to.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah. 1900.
That's the historical epic in Italy.
Bertolucci. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a damn long movie. That's about 4 or 5 hours long, isn't it, Andy? That one.
Yeah, it's a mammoth of a movie. That one. Yeah.
Frankenstein.
It's all right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Prefer Dracula because they both came out. You know.
Yeah. Personal favorite of mine.
That was weird, him being in the movie like that, because I remember when they announced that, I actually thought it was a joke, and then when I heard an interview that he said he was a fan of these type of Universal horror movies, and I thought it was a real joke. He was actually going to be dressed up as Frankenstein, but it's actually okay. It's a bit slow.
It's more faithful to the book, than the original Universal films. So
a personal favorite of mine, New Year's Eve. That's a definition of a guilty pleasure film.
Yeah, it's a Gary
that's
Marshall
just one of
movie.
those. It's a Gary Marshall film that's just typical Gary Marshall, stacked cast, not in it for very much.
Elizondo's in it.
Oh, he is. Yeah, you
I was gonna
got
say, if
Hilary
it's a Gary
Swank.
Marshall movie, you know Hector Elizondo's in it.
Listen to this cast. So you got Hilary Swank, De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer, Josh Duhamel, Sarah Jessica Parker, Zac Efron, Ashton Kutcher, Halle Berry, John Bon Jovi, Katherine Heigl, Seth Meyers, Jessica Biel, Till Schweiger,
Yeah.
Carla Gugino, Carrie Elwes, Sofia Vergara, Hector Elizondo, Abigail Breslin, Ludacris, Sarah Paulson, Alyssa Milano, Nat Wolff, Ryan Seacrest,
Bloody hell. What about 50
Kenny,
Cent?
the list woman.
Common's in it.
What about
Common's
50
in it.
Cent? What about 50 Cent? Is he in it?
No, Matthew
He
Broderick,
missed the
John
cut,
Lithgow.
Carlos.
He missed the cut.
He missed the cut.
Yeah,
It's one of those movies where 50% of the people I love and the other half I fucking hate.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, hate that guy. Love her.
Mm.
Hate her. Love him.
Yeah.
Hate her.
Yeah. Then we have Wag the Dog.
That's a good movie.
For Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It was perfect for its time when it came out because it was all about politics in the 90s.
Yeah.
And now with the way that the internet is and stuff, it doesn't quite hold up the way that it did then.
Mm.
But you could see where a lot of what happens in that movie was ahead of its time as far as the politics go. Hey, we're losing in the polls. What are we going to do? Let's start a war.
Mm.
Gee, that sounds familiar, don't it?
Mm.
Then we have The Score.
That's a great
Very
movie.
fun
Yeah.
film.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed that one.
Okay.
yeah.
Directed
Then
by
we've got
Big Bird.
Mm.
Frank Oz.
Yeah. Then we have This Boy's Life.
It's all right.
Very underrated. Very underrated.
it's all
that
right.
one.
Yeah.
He's a
Um,
shitbag in that. With the way he treats Leonardo DiCaprio. And
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, we'll have to round it off with this next one because I need to cut it to an end at 10 o'clock. I'm on a very tight ship today.
Take a
So the
shit.
last one, not yet. So the last one we're going to talk about today is a film from 2012 called Red Lights.
I've
With,
heard of that, but I've never seen it.
yeah,
that's
it looks
kind of
good.
like supernatural.
Yeah.
He plays like
Psychological.
he plays like a professor that does all this. It's Cillian Murphy, Sigourney Weaver, De Niro, Elizabeth Olsen, Toby Jones, Jodie Richardson. Yeah, I've not seen that, but looks like it
I've
could
not
be quite
seen that
good.
one, but yeah, it looks like a bit of a duff one, to be honest. But
Dunno.
yeah.
Looks like
Yeah.
White Noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
That type of movie.
Yeah, but yeah,
See,
we're gonna
You
have
quit
to.
before you mentioned Ronin. I was really
Well, we
hoping
could-
you were going to get to Ronin.
We've just not got time.
Yeah.
We'll have to circle back to it on the next one because I'm on. If I wasn't on a tight ship like tonight, I would go on a bit longer. But I have to finish by 10 tonight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Hot date.
I mean, these
That's
are
when the
these
lady
kind
boys
of
from
like the
Bangkok
under.
are showing up.
These
No,
are
I'm
kind of
sat
like
in
the
my
underrated movies, aren't they?
I'm currently sat in my grandparents' bedroom and they're waiting to go to bed. So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
So, but yeah, thank you everyone in the comments for sending in your comments. Sorry we couldn't get to every comment tonight, but like I said, it was tight to get through as much as we could in the time that we had tonight. And yeah, thank you to Carlos and Jim for hopping on as guests today, and Andy and Kenny as always. Thanks for coming back. And yeah, we shall be back to normal next week. I'll be back at home next Monday, so everything will resume normal, and we'll finish De Niro. We'll probably do that first before we get on to anything else. Cap his stuff off next week. So yeah, there's still not surprisingly quite a few films to go through.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope everyone does well over the next week, and talk to you all again soon. Thanks everyone.
Bye everybody.
Cheers for having
Take
us.
care, everybody.
Thanks everyone.
Take care. Bye.
See you soon.
Have a good week, guys.
See you then.
Okay.
We're still live.
He's gone then, has he?
He fucked off.
Okay, I'll see you guys soon then.
Yeah, I'll see you guys after. Take care.
Yeah, well, he was on a new pad, so he might. Well, goodbye, guys.